live.
Alright, we'll give it just a couple seconds here so we know that we're actually rolling.
I'll check Twitch.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're live on Twitch.
Cool.
Alright, well then, as the Dog Beetle once said, let's get this shit rolling, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
I guess it probably did say that at one point.
You know,
if you can speak Dung Beetle.
I'm the DM. I can speak all sorts of funny little languages tonight for the sake of plot.
That's fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Masks and Mayhem. I am your game master for the evening, Pope Brandon Brownson. Tonight's stream uses Mutants Masterminds 3rd Edition, the world's greatest superhero RPG, made by our friends at Green Ronin Publishing. For the uninitiated, I said that funny. For the uninitiated, there we go, that's proper grammar. The game's main mechanic is a d20 plus an ability modifier versus a difficulty check. This allows it to facilitate cinematic action. Character creation offers nearly unlimited flexibility to any type of character. The system also has a sort of currency called hero points that allows you to reroll dice, edit scenes, and modify or boost the character's power in pinch. These are earned by leading in genre tropes like setbacks and complications, heroic behavior, good roleplay, mostly jokes I think that are funny, but occasionally jokes I think are god-awful. With that said...
Those are the funny ones.
Oh, those are the ones that really get me. With that said, let's dive into it. Tonight's adventure is Bad Moon Rising, an adventure following the spooktacular heroes at House Van Helsing as they go to New York to deal with, I don't know, spooky shit. Listen to the stream to find out what it actually is. No spoilers.
So, what is our mission? Because, like, we haven't at least I don't actually know.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Play the adventure in a minute.
I think we will find out.
All right.
Plot point.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Spoiler-free zone.
How dare I try to get
You know
spoilers.
what? Just for that, Callan, why don't you introduce yourself first, Mr.
Oh, good.
I'm here in my Masks and Mayhem shirt that you can get on our store page.
I am wearing, in fact, the Union T-shirt in purple.
Yeah, got that brand synergy going.
Yeah.
Butthead.
Well, I couldn't wear fire armor. I don't have that. So,
you know, I'm really happy that you did not try with that. But,
so anyways, speaking of fire armor, my character's Oliver Kenway, also known as Ignite. He does a lot of things with fire. He has, fire powers, a fire armor, fire sword. Basically, he's just constantly on fire. And if he gets too emotional, he will accidentally set fires. So, there's that.
I love that description for a character. Hi, I am constantly on fire.
And if I get too emotional, so are you.
Fantastic. Let's take it clockwise. Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe, and tonight I will be playing Ashley, aka Laguna Glass. Yeah, she's a rich brat who accidentally got cursed because she survived some traumatic stuff. All of her friends died. Whoops. And now she got this icky stuff, and okay, fine, water is awesome now, kinda, sorta, but, it's so obnoxious. Yeah.
Fantastic. Wiki?
Hi, I'm Wiki. And what am I supposed to say other than that?
Just tell us a bit about your character.
Yeah. Oh, I will be playing Arachne, the Queen of Spiders, who had the wrong person fall for them. And the witch that was in love with that person said, no, thank you, and turned me into a giant spider monster. So... good times.
I hate it when that happens. That's why I don't use Tinder anymore.
Yeah. Curses are bad, yo.
Turned
Oh,
me
dude,
into a
that shit
newt.
sucks. That's why I go to
Speaking
Plenty
of
of
curses, I think that's Rachel.
So,
Phenomenal segue.
Wow!
this is a
Hang
great
on,
segue.
hang on. We haven't even started the game yet. Take your fucking hero point.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm playing Marian Watson, aka
Hi,
the Librarian,
Rachel.
who is in fact a witch. why I was brought up with curses. I'm a good witch, I swear. She is the library. She moved. She's American, but she moved in her early 20s to attend Oxford, and she ended up finding a spell book in one of the Oxford libraries that called to her, and she has been the librarian at House Van Helsing's London office for quite a while now, and also. Just so everyone is aware, her deeper than normal voice is not a character choice being made by me. It is a choice being made by the cedar cow in Austin, Texas. Fuck cedar allergies it's the bane of my existence in January and February.
I understand.
I have the same problem.
Pollen allergies are a bitch.
It's why this
Yeah.
awful cough is happening. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank
No,
God,
it's
pollen
I
around
don't
here is
know
not
if
bad.
this is a common phrase outside of Austin, but we call it like cedar fever. Like we have a name specifically for cedar allergy.
We call it hay
Okay.
fever up here.
Yeah.
I love that because in the traditional Texas accent, that's going to sound like cedar fever, and that's just
Yep.
fun to me.
You know, I am
Cedar
never spoken with
fever?
that. Yeah.
Well, hell. You got that cedar
I'm usually okay at doing a southern accent. I can't do any accents right now. This is what you get.
Callan, you son
I
of a
should-
bitch, you can't hit me with that awesome cowboy accent when it's too late to make you a cowboy.
I'm sorry.
Should probably
No.
apologize for any strange character accent that does come out of my mouth tonight.
I will not apologize for my
Let's-
accents.
no, I
I'm
am
doing them
ready for-
unapologetically.
Whatever comes out of your mouth.
Oh, I would
I'm here
love
for
to
it.
be able to do
And
accents.
it's good because I'm not.
This is. I'll be honest. There was a thing where I was gonna maybe try and do a British accent for Marian, and I this is as much as I could talk right now. Like that's not happening tonight.
I'm going to be doing a British accent, don't worry.
That's why I said she's American and moved to England in her 20s. That's why that choice was made.
I'm going to be doing all sorts of silly fucking voices.
Whoa, syllables.
I don't know if I'll be doing that. Well, I might try to work that one in just because you did it, Callan. We'll see how this goes.
Okay, sounds good.
Callie
Anyway.
test. I cannot do it right now. I have a decent Wicked Witch of the West, which I think I've done for Callan once.
You have, yes.
Yeah. But I think I would somehow completely get rid of my voice if I tried to do that right now.
I don't know. If we're all lucky, I might do my Laserhawk impression later. But anyways, are we ready to properly dive into this?
Yeah.
All right. Well
Let's
then,
Let's go.
where else to start but at the beginning? It is a pretty average January day in New York City, which even in the wacky world of the Mayhem verse, still fancies itself as the center of the universe. It's a decent layer of slush and snow cover the streets, traffic out the wazoo, people packing the streets. Exactly what you'd expect. It's New York in every movie you've ever seen in your life ever. So right out the gate, something I thought would be fascinating. Two of you are quite interesting, distinctive-looking individuals. So I wanted to ask, Joe and Wiki, how are you two getting to the office that you've been asked to meet at? I guess I'll start with Wiki because you have you are a gigantic spider woman, but you have like a human form, right?
No, mostly I hide myself under the guise of eccentric 1920s Hollywood looking lady.
Yeah.
So I wear a bright yellow spider silk, sort of a poncho tunic dress with lots and lots of fabric and folds. A very big cartwheel hat, big black cartwheel hat with heavy stringed fringe. That some nice black opera length gloves. Basically, all of me is covered. And I just look like an incredibly tall, really eccentric person. So I'm barely noticed in New York.
Oh, I love that.
just walking down the street.
Honestly, we've chosen the best city for you to be trying to get around.
I'm picturing Lady
Yeah.
Dimitrescu just walking around
Kind of.
New York.
Kind of, except fully covered and in bright yellow.
I love that. I thought that was like some kind of human glamour when I got to see the character art. That is so much better.
It's just hiding in plain sight.
Oh, that is so good. And to your point, I think, Callan, you were the one who said, what better place to blend in New York. Maybe that was Rachel. I don't know. I'm an idiot.
That was Rachel.
Okay, well, that was Rachel. My apologies. Yeah, that's like 90% of why I decided I wanted to set this in New York. Where else am I going to set this? People are just going to look at that and be like, fucking Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, we've got that figured out. Joe.
Yes.
Ashley's pretty green, right?
Yes.
Green and
unfortunately.
kind of slimy, if I remember right.
She has some scales that show up in certain spots, and so she wears long sleeves so her arms stay covered fine. And she keeps her hair up because unfortunately when it's down it just keeps dripping with water. It's not really water. She calls it water because it's nice. It's technically like marsh sludge. So her hair is always going to be braided up in like milkmaid braids, real cute. And she's going to have on just the best fashion of the time. She makes sure to spend the money wisely because she's always going to look great. If the skin is your problem, that's on you, not on me. I know I am beautiful. And that's that. And so she walks next to Big Spider Mama and doesn't get messed with. And she is learning. She is learning from Arachne because, yeah. She needs a mentor.
Valid. And then I might as well ask, Ignite, Rachel's character, whose name I'm still trying to learn,
Marian?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got like 7 character sheets
Okay.
open right now.
Here, Brandon, does it help? Marian the Librarian rhymes.
Oh, see,
They
that
do.
would help if I
Yeah.
wasn't a dingus, but unfortunately,
Well, also, I got her name from a fucking song.
I was just thinking Ravenwood, so.
Congratulations.
See, I was
got my-
thinking Marian from Robin Hood Men in Tights,
That's
but
fair.
that doesn't help at all.
She's named after like the character from the Music Man who has a song called Marian the Librarian.
See, I wasn't thinking.
I guess I could go now that I've talked about Marian for a second. She is not actually the character from the Music Man. I just thought that would be funny to do.
Valid.
But she very much has like a dark academia vibe, in that she wears like a lot of dark colors, a lot of like browns and blacks. And I think right now, also based it off the character art we have done, she's wearing like a black midi-length dress with like a dark shirt under it, like button-up shirt, and her hair's like, and her dark hair is like tied back in a like some kind of like braid bun thing. I said do it with my now short hair, trying to like show you. And she has like dark glasses and always has her spellbook on her. And
That
she
sounds
has
like
some
a-
jewelry that is for plot that we'll go over later because it's there for plot/power reasons.
That sounds like a whole lot of effort to put into your look just to end up in the back of the worst smelling cab in New York, so I've decided that's how you've gotten to the office.
Okay.
Callan,
I mean, that's how I live my life.
Okay,
Brandon. I like
so-
dressing up and then just being like, I'm just in a car now.
So does that mean I'm also in the back of the worst smelling cab ever?
I was just about to ask, are you hitching a ride with Marian the Librarian?
I mean,
I
we
think
come
so.
from the same base, I assume. We're
Yeah,
arriving
that
together.
Makes sense.
So I guess sitting next to the goth witch, you see this guy with blonde hair wearing a black suit with a white undershirt, maroon tie.
You see the rival character in the anime.
Yeah, pretty much. His sleeves are.
I'll call you out here in front of God and
I
myself.
mean, you're not wrong. His sleeves are pushed up to about here on his arm, mostly so that he doesn't burn his clothes.
Good call.
And he
Public
has
indecency is still illegal in New York City, so good call.
and he has like the worst resting bitch face that you can imagine. Like if you didn't know any better, there's probably just some aura of fuck off radiating around him.
No, it's okay. You're gonna have.
I think that's the fire.
No, it's not. That's not the fire.
No, it's okay. I understand. Like, your voice probably sounds like this, only it doesn't. You know, you're the rival character in the anime. I got you.
My voice doesn't sound like that, but yeah,
No, but it should. Anyway,
I'm not gonna do that.
so, cab, subway, you eventually converge into this very Art Deco looking couple of blocks, which to most people is just sort of whatever, but y'all understand that this is like the more magical side of Manhattan. Jokingly named by everyone to be Decidedville because no one can really decide on what to call this chunk of land. And you eventually find yourselves in this little office, you know, ceiling fan going above, kind of a dim yellow light. Smoky for no apparent reason other than it fits the vibe. And after a little while of just sitting there waiting, you know, actually before we dive into that, I suppose, Arachne, this would be the point where you discover that you are on this mission, in fact, with a witch. Any big reaction there, or have you got a poker face?
You can't see my face.
Fucking fair points.
I will say that this is, I'm assuming this is the first time Ashley's met Marian and
Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she is staring Oliver up and down, just gauging everything about him. And she is not shy about it.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
Oh.
Maybe later.
And I go, hello, everyone. Nice to meet you.
You're from the London office, yes?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
A bug has, like, just come and, like, taken over my room for a second.
Eat it, gain its powers. I'll give you a hero point if you do it.
Absolutely not. Brandon, I'm sorry I'm not that committed.
No, that's valid. But if you were...
No.
Tragic.
Right.
Anyways,
But
carry on.
yes, we are from the London office.
Awesome. That's not the term.
Oliver Kenway. Nice to meet you, I guess.
To be determined.
Right.
This is the first time I've met anyone from the London office. How's the weather?
Usually pretty rainy.
Yeah.
Is it warmer than here?
Not particularly.
I guess it depends time of year. I don't know. I've never been here in the summer though. Does it get hot here in the summer?
When you stay in the city, it's really gross, but in the country, it's lovely.
That makes sense. The sun probably hits the buildings, comes down, probably makes it hotter than it
It's
naturally
the
would be.
smells. Smells here.
As I look around, I go, that makes sense, actually.
You know, I'm realizing it's actually quite smoky in here, and that's not from me, so...
Are you
why?
sure?
He looks at his wrists. Pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what's up with you? And he points at Arachne. You haven't introduced yourself at all.
Don't point it. Unless you want to lose it.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Oh boy.
Okay, everyone, we are on the same team. So,
And after
Yeah.
a couple moments of this lovely introduction, eventually a door opens up and out waddles out this lovely, well-dressed little goblin fellow who looks up and says, "You the 2 o'clock."
I believe so.
Follow Gimbal. And he waves you back into an office area. Little, kind of a round table type
Conference
setup.
room.
Yeah.
You know, pitcher of water out in the middle of it.
Does it have
Gimbal-
cucumbers in it?
I almost wanted to say roll for cucumber, but we're not going to get that silly this quickly.
No, you don't want me to roll for cucumber?
No, you're in New York City. You don't get no cucumbers in your water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
We're not the rich people. We don't get the fancy shit.
you know, are you kidding me? The Help doesn't get cucumber water. So, yeah, you get waved into this office, and Gimbal says, "Man in charge meets you in a minute. Feel free to make yourself comfortable. Enjoy magazine for reading." And he kind of awkwardly waddles himself out.
What?
Just as... What's up?
I said, what kind of magazines do they
Yeah.
have? Now I'm curious.
You see a stack of Sports Illustrated from
I was-
just assorted years in the 90s.
I was
None
gonna
of the
say-
issues you actually want to read, just like the B issues.
I was gonna say it's just a stack of New Yorkers.
Probably.
Like,
Fuck, that would have been
Old one, and
funny.
they've
That
all
would have been better.
All the stickers on them are all from like various like doctor and dentist office.
yeah,
They-
exactly.
Some actually were sent here.
There's like a Mad magazine. You don't get any of the stuff they're making fun of that month.
I look at the magazines, open my purse, and take like a novel out of that and go, no, like I'm not reading any of that.
And before you can even like really dig into the book, you suddenly hear, "Don't be alarmed! I'm a skeleton!"
Oh my god.
Until we meet again, He-Man.
And you see the door open, and
It has been 0 days since Bone Man.
and the door opens, and in walk this funny little skeleton man, and flying behind him is this big pudgy cherub in a little
Oh
business
good,
suit.
they're still together.
Wait, what?
And the cherub says, "I appreciate you all being able to meet with us in such a short amount of time. My name is Marvin, and I'm his fiance, Bone Man." Right, let's go ahead and get straight to business. And you see him pull out this little silver wand with a big old heart at the end of it. He gives it a flick of his wrist, and suddenly a screen pops down with a projector. So, to go ahead and get to the short and sweet of it, we're in a bit of a pickle. Unfortunately, we have found that there is a cult operating right underneath our noses here, which have been trying to summon fucking Dracula! Because, of course, it's Dracula.
What, they couldn't try and summon Lestat?
That's a good question.
That was bad even for you.
Oh, I like
What?
the question. Why do we need to get rid of Dracula?
He's an asshole.
I mean,
Yeah, everything I've
so
read
was my
about
ex, and
And at this point, Marvin the cherub hits a little button on the projector, which shows just this old wood carving of a city on fire. Because Dracula is known for doing things like that because he's bored.
Yeah, everything I've read about Dracula, you don't want him around at all.
okay.
he's not particularly PC.
Why do I feel like
You're
there's a pun
technically
coming?
naked right now. That's not really PC either.
No, I'm not. I'm wearing this stylish robe.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Right. So, clicks the button again, and you see like this overhead satellite image of Central Park. So we've been able to figure out that they're meeting up here. Beyond that, we're still trying to figure out the specifics of it. However, we're going to need you to do a little bit of investigation, see if you can find and stop them before Dracula is able to be summoned again for what should be very obvious sounding reasons.
yeah, it's usually better when things that aren't supposed to be. Jesus, my brain just went out. I said it's usually better when there's not people lighting stuff on fire, present company excluded.
I was about to say.
I started the sentence and was like, oh no, there's a fire starter thing here.
Oh no, there's a fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Oh no, I start fires.
God, I really wish that was just like your character's catchphrase. Oh no, I start fires.
Don't tempt me, I'll use it.
I know you will.
Don't tempt me, I'll give
I'm
you
sorry,
a
I'll
hero
be
point
honest.
for it.
Rachel's brain is still reeling for the fact that fucking Bone Man showed up.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna do some psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even have to roll for it.
Look, they already have werewolves in London. They don't need... They already have werewolves in London. We don't need vampires in New York. That is not in character.
Oh, dude, just wait until you hear about the Fishman from Montana.
Isn't that one of the characters?
Yeah, that's what I was.
I'm concerned about the middle
Yeah.
too. That comment got me. Okay, collecting myself again.
To be fair, we're all concerned about the middle.
Yeah, so we think they're like meeting up in Central Park. Is that the?
We've been able to find them meeting up at Central Park. We have no idea where they go from there. We do have an idea of who the ringleader in this situation is. And he presses the button again, and you see this big, hulking dude in a Letterman jacket. And, this is a fun point to make you guys roll some dice. Roll me an investigation check, everyone.
Got a 1.
Yeah.
You know what?
She is too distracted with the muscles and the pretty.
That actually makes
am I-
perfect sense with
wait,
you being
am I-
the rookie of the team.
Am I muscles or
Oh,
pretty?
man.
Which one am I?
Oh no, muscles on the TV, pretty as you.
Ah, okay.
21 overall.
Okay.
I have to find my
15.
investigation. Hold on.
No modifier. I don't investigate shit.
19.
Okay. Yeah, Joe, Ashley, you being the new one of the team, you are distracted by the muscles and the pretty. Everyone else, you're able to quickly recognize and probably groan a little bit when you recognize, notorious werewolf asshole, Howl Wheeler. Howl Wheeler, it seems, is the one at the center of this whole situation, which shouldn't fucking surprise any of us.
Of course. Wait,
No.
remind me
He-
again why... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rachel.
Oh, I was like, no, the asshole. I'm making an assumption here. The asshole who changed his name to be more werewolfy.
Well, he wouldn't exactly gain a whole lot of respect running around calling himself Clarence, now would he?
What is, like the angel? Every time someone ring a bell, he gets his wings.
He's a werewolf, though. Honey, that's a metaphor. What's a metaphor? You're my favorite little bonehead.
Can someone remind me why a werewolf wants to summon Dracula?
Probably for some kind of power accruement bullshit. I don't know. Why does anyone summon Dracula?
Generally for some power accruement bullshit. Yeah.
Never ends well for them, but it seems as though reading history books isn't the pastime of those who would summon Count Dracula.
No, as hard as I try to get them to.
I don't know
It's
what
a
you're
shame
talking
that
about.
people don't utilize their local libraries more.
Everyone should download the apps Libby and Hoopla. You can get free stuff from the library.
Look, I just started working at a library in December. It's so true.
I do not work in a library, but I very much utilize mine.
I can barely read.
Libby
They
also has.
also do audio books.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Libby also has.
That's what I use it for.
Yeah, that's what I.
We also have a streaming music service that we offer our patrons called Freegles.
I do not think
We
my
are
library
not
has that,
sponsored
but-
by.
Anyways, let's
No,
stop
I would-
talking about
I
the
would've
public
say-
library.
Your
We're
public
promoting the-
library system everywhere in the U.S. should offer these free programs, so we're not
Yeah.
promoting any one thing.
No,
We're
We are promoting.
libraries.
We are promoting. Please save public libraries before they
Yes.
go away. Before
That's fair.
people
This
stop
portion
funding
of-
them.
This portion of the stream brought to you by your local libraries.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. I just love them a lot.
just a player.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the ball
Having
game.
fun isn't hard when you have a library card.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
I-
up, Count.
It was reading the comment.
I was reading the comment.
Oh, shut the fuck up, RC.
I was also trying to remember that fucking Arthur quote, and I couldn't.
Having fun isn't hard if you learn how to fucking read, which I can barely do. Oh.
Again, audiobooks.
Yes.
Anyways,
Meanwhile-
back to the plot.
Yeah, meanwhile, back at the plot. Sorry, I had to read my plot. Meanwhile, back at it. So, yeah. So we've got Hal Wheeler in charge of this thing. We've got an undetermined amount of cultists. We have embarrassingly little information. But what we do know is that they have embarrassingly too many of the ingredients required to summon Dracula. So, in conclusion, we're embarrassingly unprepared for the situation. Have fun!
Great.
I
Must
don't
be
think
too
we are
soon.
here
I'm
for
embarrassingly underwhelmed right now.
Yeah, we'll
an
start getting more whelmed. It's Dracula's fucking scary.
I'm embarrassingly
I'm
disappointed.
I'm embarrassingly not surprised.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Dracula's the constant thorn in our ass.
Yeah.
I mean, we are House Van Helsing for a reason.
And Marvin kind of clicks the remote one more time and shows it goes back to the overhead look of Central Park. What we do know is that tonight we suspect that they will be having some sort of large-scale meeting. That is the point where we will need you guys to swoop in. Until then, have fun! It's New York, baby!
So we have free roam of the city until tonight.
Hell yeah! I suggest getting one of those hot dogs. I've been told they're delicious.
I've also been told the pizza's better for some reason.
It has something to do with the rats. Their rats know how to make the best pizza. Sweetie, Ratatouille wasn't a documentary. It was a children's film. What's a child?
Child is a small
The
person
bagels-
that
the
doesn't
bagels are
function
supposed
as an
to be
adult.
good too. I'm assuming I don't have time for a matinee of Wicked, so maybe I'll go get a bagel.
I don't think Wicked is even showing right now.
Wicked has been showing what for 20 years. Yes,
Oh,
it is.
never mind.
Yeah,
I'm keeping that in character.
yeah,
I don't think he
I-
would know.
yeah. I'm gonna be like, Wicked has been showing for 20 years. I'm sure it is.
Still
Oh,
going
oh.
on.
Yeah.
All right then.
I see
shows
this
what
as
I know about
someone. This is not a character. This is something RC or Brandon and maybe Callan know. My favorite movie is The Wizard of Oz, and I click Wizard of Oz memorabilia. I love Wicked.
Oh,
I
dude, The
did
Wizard
that.
of Oz is great. I love Frodo. You look genuinely hurt by that, so I want to start off my three-part apology by saying that your lipstick looks great on me.
Thank you.
Is the third point apology that Rachel gets a hero point?
No.
No.
Sorry, Rachel, I
didn't
tried.
look that hurt.
Yeah.
Sorry,
If
Rachel,
Rachel
I
looked
tried.
like Rachel was about to cry, Rachel would have got a hero
Yeah.
point for that.
No,
Unfortunately,
Rachel just looked a little exasperated.
unfortunately, you need to puppy dog me way harder to get a hero point out of me, Callan.
All right, well, I'm going to go buy one of those shirts that says I went to New York and all I got was this stupid T-shirt. So,
Classic!
anyone want to
I
come
love
with?
human humor.
Sure. I'll go get a bagel on the way.
I was going to stop for pizza too, but
I don't know about the pizza, but I'll go shopping.
What's wrong with
we
pizza?
should go by that NBC. We should go by that NBC store that is like a bunch of Jimmy Fallon shirts and then like one row of Seth Meyers.
I guess I'm going along for shopping because I have nothing better to do. So,
I guess we're going tourist shopping in New York.
I guess.
Well, I have to ask, because Arachne hasn't said anything.
Yes.
What are
Would
you
you
getting
like
up
to
to
come?
in this time?
I'm going to go have a look around Central Park. I'm going to do my fucking job.
This is fair. To be fair, I think she's mostly going for a bagel because she just landed in this country and is hungry.
And it's been on a plane for like 11
Yeah.
hours or some shit.
And I go, oh, I said I can meet you there. I just need something to eat. The plane food was not good. They do. I said, you would think with as much money as they have, they could at least spring for business class.
There's plenty to eat in the park.
I didn't even get a seat. I just had to sit in the. I just had to sit in the luggage compartment.
What?
That was my attempt at a joke. Nobody laughed.
Unsafe.
I'm
You're
just
easier to look
imagining
at.
this man in a full set of armor on fucking fire, sitting between like two dog crates.
Yeah.
And the dogs look afraid, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm keeping all that in character. Nobody laughed. That was my attempt at a joke, and nobody laughed.
Oh,
They
and
put
I'm
him too close to the wheel well, so when you
Yeah.
guys got to the airport, the wheel was melted and it didn't want to come back. Problem.
I know this is going to be completely in character because I haven't been to New York in a while. I was like, are there a lot of restaurants in Central Park? I went, this is a genuine question. I haven't been back to the States in a while.
Oh,
There's-
you want
Oh man, that got me.
I think we killed the DM.
Yeah. Oops.
I mean,
Won't be the
there's
first time, won't be the last. Or not the
food
first time, won't be the last.
options in Central Park. It's just, you know, if you
There are-
want good food, you go elsewhere.
Yeah.
This
There are
makes sense.
plenty of pigeons and transients.
Arachne, we talked about this. You gotta eat normal food.
I don't know that works for me. I think I'm gonna stick to the bagel.
Do you cook the pigeons first, or do you just eat them?
Don't ask her.
Why wouldn't I ask? I'm curious.
So
I'm gonna walk out. I don't
As-
want to hear this
I'm gonna
answer
go with
again.
her. I'm gonna go
before
with her.
before we leave the room at having this conversation, Arachne will take two hands, come up to the hat, and then two more hands come up to the hat, and the hat comes off.
I was 100% expecting you to say, and then two more hands come up to the hat.
No. She's only got four hands.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. And you see something that's a little off-putting. It is a bald head. The skin is kind of a mottled gray and brown, and she doesn't really have. There's like a smattering of like coarse like horsehair brush, furry hair that sort of smatters all around the top of the head. And there are 8 circular eyeballs that go in sort of a V shape, like a chevron
It us.
across the
Hey,
brow.
it's us.
And she kind of turns her head very strangely at you, like very unhuman. And then her mouth opens, and it opens in 4 segments, 4 quarters open this way, and a set of large
Mandibles.
no, they're not mandibles, they're fangs. Large black curled spider fangs just sort of
Yeah.
bing out of the mouth.
Are those pincers, or is that on something else?
No, that's on scorpions.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah. No, they're just
that was a genuine question for Rachel, who doesn't know, who can't think of the words for it.
and they fold back in, and you hear, "I can't eat normal food."
And I go, that's.
And then
that's-
she puts her hat back on.
And I go, that. I was like, that is honestly completely valid. You gotta. I mean, it's important for all different individuals to get the food that best suits their needs.
So I'm guessing not cooked then.
Yes, Oliver. Oliver's your name, right? Okay. That was Rachel, not Marian. Actually knows you.
Yes, I know.
And I go, I would assume so, Oliver. I would assume not cooked.
Do you know how spiders eat?
Carefully.
No, we do not eat carefully.
There is a
Wikipedia lied to
preparatory.
me.
Liquid.
Well, there's a preparatory phase that happens, so there is cooking. It's just not pleasant, and it smells funny, and sometimes they scream, and
Interesting. Anyways, I'd
Somehow
like to
this
go
is
get
more
pizza.
horrifying than anything I had planned tonight.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'd like to go get pizza now.
Yeah. If I see a bit, that's. Yes, I would just need some food that Yeah, any kind of food that is not that.
Not that.
Yeah. And I go, I'll try to get to Central Park as soon as I can after getting food. And, maybe. And I go, did they get us a room or anything? Do we have somewhere we could shower? I don't know. They're not treating us very well.
While you're staying here, you have full access to the facilities in this office, which, despite its small size, I promise you, has plenty of space for you.
Does it have a shower?
It has a shower. It has many showers.
Good. I am going to go, because this character has gotten off of an 11-hour flight, is going to go hop in the shower. Very quickly. Just a quick, just trying to freshen up shower.
That closet, 34th room to the right.
I'm just gonna wait. So, how long have the both of you been working with House Van Helsing?
A very long time.
about 6 months. I'm still shadowing Arachne, and she's teaching me a lot.
Nice.
So, Marian the Librarian. Jesus, that should be way easier to remember than it is. Yeah, Marian, you, sure enough, you open up a closet, which leads to this seemingly infinite hallway. You go to the 34th room to the right, and you see what is, maybe not like the kind of hotel suite that a billionaire would stay in, but still something way nicer than you were expecting walking into this ramshackle shithole.
Yeah. I just hopping in the shower very quickly. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. Shower works just fine. Plenty of hot water.
Like I said, I'm assuming she had a bag. I assume I changed into a, and I'm not going to go into more details. I assume I changed into a different but very similar dress that I have not been in for 11
Yep.
hours.
You still look like a fucking dork. Got it.
Yeah, always. There's nothing I can do. Even when I look pretty, I look like a fucking dork, Brandon. That is who I am at heart.
It's almost like it's part of your branding or
Yeah,
something.
almost. Me being drama dork? What?
But yeah, you managed to freshen up, no problem. You're able to
Okay, and then
find everything just
Yeah,
fine.
and then I head back to where everyone else is.
So it sounds like three of you were going to rustle up some grub, and Arachne, you were going straight to Central Park to take a peek
Going
around?
to more literally rustle up some grub.
No, I have a web full of food back home, so it's fine.
Oh, full.
No, yeah.
My
I'm
fridge
going-
is full. It's just a web with a box fan pointed at it.
Now I have
Kitchen
that
isn't the
in my
most
head.
accommodating.
Now that is just a picture in my head.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
going to stake out the Central
Okay.
Park.
Well,
No pun
since
intended.
you're the one who's actually advancing the plot, let's go ahead and start with the silly nonsense. We're still doing pretty good on time.
Yeah, silly nonsense.
I know how to get to Brandon's heart. Silly nonsense is the way.
It's true.
Yeah, so you guys are grabbing the sliced pie, it sounded like.
And buying a shirt that says I went to New York and all
Yeah.
I got was this stupid shirt.
And I do. Let's just say I run in. I see a bagel shop. I get an everything bagel with some lox on it.
Fantastic.
I
I'm-
find some shop that has like a really nice kale salad with a vinaigrette dressing. She is not going to touch greasy ass pizza on the side of the street in New York. She knows better. Her skin would not survive that.
I'm so happy that I get to say this without a hint of sarcasm or humor in my voice. Roll for tourism.
Yeah.
What?
Let's go, natural one nachos. Yeah.
Oh no.
Joe,
I add
might I
any-
suggest swapping out dice?
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Well,
What's our
dice are mad
Taurus
at me.
modifier?
yeah. What's
There
our
is no modifier. Just
Okay.
whatever you roll. One is my modifier for tourism.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite questions I've ever been asked as a DM. Take your fucking hero point.
Yeah, hero point.
I rolled a 16.
I rolled
Okay.
a 15.
Alright, so...
What if we roll a nat 20 to be like run into like Lorne Michaels or something?
No, you run into someone I like.
No, on a 15 we run
I
into
tried
Jack
to think
Black.
of a New York-based celebrity, and I don't know, like,
You run into Filthy Frank. He's recording an episode.
Oh no.
Filthy Frank is canon to the Mayhem verse. He's the
Brandon?
final boss.
Brandon. I literally don't know who that is.
I do.
Good. Good.
I do.
Don't tell her. I'll
I'm not
take that
gonna,
hero
don't worry.
point away.
I'm not
young
gonna
man.
tell her.
Good, I will
Brandon-
take that hero
Brandon,
point away.
I'm just
young
now I'm just gonna say Kristen Chenoweth. It's a Broadway star who was in Wicked. That's like
I know who the queen is.
okay,
But excuse me?
Brandon.
Galinda? I don't
Yes.
remember her name in the show, which the name I also do the blank on. Jesus, did I just have a stroke?
Anyways,
Anyway.
back at the not plot.
So, Rachel, your bagel is delicious.
Yay!
Callan, your shirt fits just right, and it is so soft.
Nice.
Ashley, this is the worst fucking salad you've ever had in your life.
It's just lettuce.
You were offended to call you would struggle to even call this food. You were pretty sure that the rat from Ratatouille did make this. Sans the magical abilities. It would not surprise you to find that Master Splinter himself, a big fucking rat, made this salad. You don't know if that's kale. You don't even know if that's like a real plate. That might just be yet more garbage fashioned together into something resembling a plate. This is the worst experience of your life.
I told you
This
you
is
should have
the-
put in pizza.
Including the accident that turned you into a weird fish lady, you are still willing to say that this might be the worst day of your
My
life.
God.
That is how awful
Would
this
you get
salad
fucking
is.
food poisoning from the salad?
No food poisoning. That's the best thing you can say about it. At least it did not make you physically ill, although it tried its best.
Okay, what I am guessing now is you tried to get the salad at the pizza place.
What I'm imagining is
You
that
definitely
this is
thought there was dressing on there, but you found out that's not dressing.
It said more pizza grease.
See, here's the thing with what.
Your reaction is what made that.
But the pigeons are looking real good about that.
She took about 3 bites and like that bile thing happened in
Yeah.
the back of the throat, and she just calmly pushes the plate of whatever that was away, and she's like, "I'm good."
You want some pizza?
You sure
I was
wants to
gonna
have a
ask-
hyperfixation on food? I could do a hyperfixation on food.
And then I think I look at the salad and go, oh, would you like part of my bagel? That does not look good.
I wouldn't mind a bite.
I can go
And then
back and
I-
buy you a piece of pizza.
Okay,
I
I
don't
have
need-
a question because Rachel has a question. Can I tell by looking at her that she's part fish?
I mean, I
The
think
scales.
Okay.
Scales
So I
kinda-
think it's safe
I-
to say that bare minimum, you guys would have got like
Okay.
a rough lowdown of
I
who each other
specifically
are.
said there were locks on this, and I go, do you need me to take off the locks? I don't know if that's a problem for you.
Fish eat fish all the time, Rachel.
That's fair.
That's like the main thing that fish eat. It's fish.
But I give her one side of my bagel.
I guess I get all the pizza to myself then.
Yeah. I assume you got like a slice, not like a whole pizza.
So we're not going to hyperfixate on this part so much, but it sounded like you wanted to go on a full-blown shopping trip after that, Ashley. Is it safe to assume that y'all are just sort of tagging along for the montage moment?
Should probably go to Central Park.
Probably. Let's go shopping while heading towards Central Park. How about that?
Sure.
Yay!
Fair enough.
Whatever. I guess I'm just here to carry bags again.
You're the best, thanks.
I was
I
joking.
want to say that I
oh
do
God.
go into the shop at 30 Rock and get the one shirt that is about Seth Meyers and I am not kidding, it's a huge Tonight Show section and then one section that is Late Night with Seth Meyers, and it's very funny.
Why do I say things? I end up carrying the bags.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can still say things. You have
Just
a great
carry the
accent.
bag carrier.
And I go, if you like his accent, you should come to the London office.
Be
Everyone
really-
speaks like that there.
I would love that so much. How can I get a transfer?
I don't know. I was already there because I went to school in England.
I think you just have to talk to the higher ups, but
Which
You might have-
apparently is a cherub? I did not realize that.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Bone Man was over here.
I'm still not used to that combination yet.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was normal or not. Nothing phases Arachne, so she's hard to read.
That's fair. None of that was normal. That happened earlier.
Oh, that's good to know.
Nope, not normal at all.
That was bizarre. Truly and utterly bizarre.
You know, I've met Bone Man. I forgot about his fiance.
Fiance.
Yeah. I don't think I've met his fiance.
I don't think Rachel knew all of this. I don't think Marian knew about Bone Man, as far as I know. Should I roll to see if I knew about Bone Man, Brandon?
If you want to roll for Bone Man, feel free.
What should
Cult for Bone Man.
I have expertise magical / occult. Does that count for Bone
Yeah,
Man?
sure, that counts.
I might know what Bone Man was because I have a lot in that. I probably did know what Bone Man was because I rolled
Yeah.
a 17 and I
Bone
have
Man-
12 in that.
Yeah, Bone Man watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy once. I'll say that counts. Yeah, you've definitely met Bone Man before.
Yeah.
In fact,
I think
you
it was
would,
like a 29 overall.
you would recognize that Bone Man and his paramour have sort of been bouncing from location to location in House Van Helsing because no one's really sure what to do with him. Like, he's
Yeah.
useful, but he's Bone Man.
He's Bone Man, and he frightens people by telling them not to be frightened.
It's like angels in the Bible. Be not afraid. And then they come
Yeah.
down with all of
Says
their
this
eyes.
giant
afraid.
thing made of eyeballs.
Right? Biblical angels are horrified.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, hi, Dan.
Hey, Dan. What's up, buddy?
What you missed is Brandon made the NPC that told us our mission fucking Bone Man.
Yeah.
So
I think Dan's the one no, Dan was in the space stream. Dan knows Bone Man.
but Dan, everyone knows Bone Man.
Meanwhile,
Anyways.
advancing the actual plot.
Yeah, do that.
So, Wiki,
Yeah.
while these guys have been having their vacation by the Go-Go's montage, was that the Bangles?
Come on.
I
We're
think
at
that
least,
was the
we're at least
Go-Go's.
getting the New York, New York.
It's
Come on.
those two doing things. Meanwhile, I'm standing around holding their bags.
But you think it would be New York, New York, but I don't know. Something about Ashley screams bubblegum pop to me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, it's a bubble cup. It's a cover of New York, New York. That's what it is.
It's a cover of New York, New York by Carly exclamation point because
Yeah.
because I want to make more fucking work for myself.
Can we just have a moment where it zooms in on me and the music just stops? And then it goes back to the music?
Scratch.
It's that dramatic pause.
That'll be our record scratch moment in the
Yeah.
trailer for this stream. That will totally
I
happen,
love
even though
that.
it's live right now. Meanwhile, back at Central Park with the giant fuck mothering spider lady. Giant fuck mothering spider lady, what you up to?
I'm just strolling around, looking for anything that looks werewolfy, culty,
Thank God, I thought you
Not-
were going to say tasty.
also tasty for later.
Window
Do
grocery
you,
shopping.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and fight with all these character sheets. Do you have any like special expertises or anything like that? I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna make you roll here. I finally found your character sheet. Hooray!
Yay.
If you want to roll that as a, you don't have that. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Cool. Ooh, natural 19 plus 8. I don't know. That's math.
I got
27.
math. 27. Okay.
27.
So yeah, with a 27, you in the time that your compatriots are montaging, you're able to do a pretty full lap of the place. And there's nothing really in particular that stands out to you. Right up until you get to, there's this lovely area with like this beautiful lake and this carousel and just this really nice little area for families. And you can't exactly put your finger on what's going on. You just have like enough of we'll say like a sixth sense to this kind of shit to where you feel like something is not quite right here. Much more importantly, when no one is looking, in the middle of a nice little wooded area in Central Park, you're able to find a really tasty looking dog. And I'll just go ahead and say that you're not hungry anymore. We don't need to dive into specifics. But a while passes and, the sun is just starting to set over New York City. Our montage crew are starting to make their way, toward Central Park itself when geez, I didn't set up any way for communication. Fuck it, you're all millennial aged. Roll a dice and decide who.
Technically Gen Z, but
Shut up, you infant. Rachel, your phone starts to... Marian, the librarian. You get a phone call. I assume that you as a witch have a cell phone, right? That
Yes.
makes sense.
I'm a witch in the modern era. I have a cell phone. And I go, hello?
This librarian Marian.
That close enough to where I think that's me?
There are bits of situation we need you to deal with.
Where? What?
Times Square. Mommy.
What?
Mommy.
I put it on speakerphone to go, Times Square mommy? Is that what you said?
Mommy.
I think he's saying
Oh,
a
mummy.
mummy.
I think he's saying mummy.
Mummy. Oh, there's a mummy in Times Square we need to go take care of.
Okay.
Preferably.
That wasn't Rachel trying to make a joke. I literally thought he was saying mommy.
I was hearing mom as well.
Yeah.
I have no regrets. That
Yeah.
was funny.
I mean, it just
Yes,
sounds a
and
bit
this
like
mummy
mummy.
is stacked, everyone.
It's a good thing mummies are quite flammable.
That's true.
It depends on how juicy they are.
I'll head.
Mummies-
are quite
Mummies are
flammable.
inherently not juicy. That's kind of part of the whole point.
It's a good thing mummies are so flammable. Sounds like the name of a fucking Devil Wears Prada song.
Like, a juicy mummy wouldn't be a mummy. That just would be a soggy corpse.
You've seen the masterpiece known as The Mummy with Brendan Fraser in it, right? Because that mummy
Yeah.
most definitely wasn't dry. He was juicy
No.
in more than one way.
I have
Very
not, no.
juicy. Anyway,
Right.
no,
well,
I'm with
let's,
Joe on this one.
we should probably go, to Central Park.
Yes, that.
You mean Times Square?
Times
Where the
Square.
mummy is?
That, yes, Times Square.
I'll start heading to Times Square, and then I assume, do I have Arachne's phone number,
We're gonna say that like right after you hop off.
or at least Joe would, right?
Yeah. I'm just.
Does,
I figure she has a direct
does
line
the
to
giant
Arachne.
spider lady carry a cell phone?
The giant spider lady doesn't have ears, so no.
You can text on the cell phone.
Yeah, I guess. Where am I gonna put it?
That's
Your
fair.
really
I don't
big
know.
hat.
In your hat, like.
In my hat.
Do you not have a single pocket in that giant garment you wear?
Yeah.
Why would I need pockets?
For your keys
For
to your
your
apartment
phone.
and
To
maybe
carry
your
pigeons.
wallet to pay things with. Well,
No, she just holds them with her 2 extra arms.
Okay, so is there no way to get a hold of Arachne then?
I'll go find her and we'll meet you guys at Times Square.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh my god, why
Squire.
not chat?
God.
I actually
Damn
don't
it.
have chat pulled up. What did I miss?
Don't do it.
Do it, Brandon. Do it.
She's on the web.
She has a voice.
Wait, hold on. Ashley, right?
Squire,
Before
that,
you go,
that did psychic damage.
and I pull out a flip phone, just put your number in here, so that way, we can at least contact each other.
Damn, homie shooting the
Okay.
shot, okay.
No.
Oh, yes. Here you go.
Um,
There's like the 2 little heart emojis next to her name.
And I
in
pull
your
out
phone
a
now.
normal-
I want to know how you're putting a heart emoji on a flip phone.
She
Parenthesis
got that.
3,
Yeah.
dingus.
obviously.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Callan. I'm the token young person.
Yeah,
here.
I'm like, what do you mean? How do you put a heart? Like,
So many ways.
You see, Callan, many years ago, there was
I
this
used
thing
to have a
called
flip phone.
MySpace.
Yes, I know about MySpace.
But you know about? Did you not have a MySpace?
No, I didn't have a MySpace.
Meanwhile,
Oh
back at
my
the plot
God.
before I start to feel worse about myself.
I pull out my. Despite everyone making jokes that the librarian would be stuck in the past, I pull out my fucking iPhone. I give her my number like a normal person. Like,
So, I have a flip. So the reason I think I would have a flip phone is because I keep breaking phones,
yeah.
and so I've just
No,
decided.
you have a fucking Nokia. That's the only thing you can't break.
Yes, I have a Nokia.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I
watch-
keep
Definitely.
breaking my phone, and I wanted something that wouldn't break.
You watch Breaking Bad and you feel really cool when you get to snap the phone in half.
It's
Don't lie to
nuts.
me, you fucking edgelord.
So,
Okay.
to
No,
me,
I think it's more I keep
the
burning
difficult-
them.
Yeah.
So how are we getting a hold of the spider lady? This is a...
a
This is
I think-
a
Arachne would carry some kind of phone device
Pigeon.
for work.
What about a pager? We need to go back to pagers.
We sent her a messenger
a
pigeon.
fucking pager.
You have you refuse to get rid of your sidekick or something like that.
It's a BlackBerry. It is 100% a
BlackBerry.
BlackBerry.
Yes.
Yes, it's a BlackBerry.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
I was trying to think of the name for BlackBerry and I couldn't. I kept thinking Blueberry for some reason.
As
That's
someone
the,
who
that's
had
the,
a
that's the Mayhem
BlackBerry,
cast version of it. It's a
Actually,
blueberry
that makes
phone.
sense. Would be a Blueberry.
Fuck it. Write that down, RC.
I'll be older than Cal and be. I did not have ever have a BlackBerry.
I did.
What? How did you have a BlackBerry? What year was it?
I don't know.
Meanwhile, back at the plot, so we get a hold
Yeah.
of the giant spider
Okay,
lady.
let's jump on whatever means of public transportation I need to get to Times Square from wherever we are.
You know what? We're actually gonna say that
Are we walking distance from Times Square?
I'm gonna say that y'all managed to meet up at a point.
Okay.
And as you're starting to have this discussion, you see a bunch of people suddenly whip their heads and look as this big blue carpet floats down in front of y'all.
I can show you the world.
Carpet is
You're
a-
not playing Ruby. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Hello, Aladdin. Where's Genie?
And you see that the carpet somehow manages to fold itself in a way that looks like this. And it sort of waves a flap to gesture you guys on.
And I
Waves
go,
of flap is one of my favorite things I've gotten to say as a GM. I'm giving myself a hero point.
I don't want you using that against me though. I don't like it.
I'll use my flaps against you. I don't like that. I'm taking that hero point away from myself.
I guess I sit down on the magic carpet.
Is everyone else enjoying the librarian on the magic carpet?
I guess I get on the. Does the magic carpet look like it can hold multiple people?
The magic carpet looks like it can handle you and all your nightly girth.
Okay, I get. Why? I don't know why we phrased it like that, but
Because
you know.
I'm DMing. Move on.
All right, I get on the carpet, I guess.
Am I running to get Arachne, or am I joining
I'm
you
gonna
guys
say
on...
that this happened as the
As we
group
all
of you
met up.
managed to meet up.
So all
Gotcha.
four of us are together now.
Okay, we
Yeah,
went and
for
got
the
her.
sake
Now
of
we're-
moving the fucking plot along.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Hopping on the magic carpet. This is new. Let's go. This is fun.
And
Wind
I
in my
go-
hair.
and I go,
Wind in
this-
my hair.
And I go, this is new for me too. I've never.
I did once. Nobody else was around though.
Are your missions boring in London?
I mean,
I have-
I go, I'm the librarian. I usually am in the library.
Oh.
I've ridden on I've ridden on a flying carpet once. Wasn't in London though.
I know I'm making Rachel's making that up maybe, and I whisper to Ashley, I'm mostly here to babysit him.
I heard.
That's
Like-
canon.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah.
Could we say I heard that?
Yeah.
Sure.
I heard
Legally,
that.
I can't stop you.
And I go, you know it's true.
I'm not saying it's not true. I don't know why I need a babysitter after working for over a decade with them, but
The past is why you need one.
look, I set one fire on accident.
Arachne
It's
will
not-
step up on the
It's not one.
carpet as they're talking and give it the okay, go, Pat.
Yeah.
And with that, this carpet jets off through the air with a speed that no one here was probably expecting.
I just go, Jesus Christ.
I want to say I was in the middle of, look, if people would stop pissing me off, whoop.
And this thing manages to whip and zip its way through the skyscrapers of Manhattan before finally settling in Times Square, which is exactly as you'd expect, like every movie you've ever seen. A glowing product placement, which we're not getting paid for, so we're not going to get into it on this fucking show.
Yeah.
A glowing
local
product
library.
You
placement
see a
for
big
the
ol-
for
We
the
do
for the
see a
Mayhem
giant-
Cast store.
You see a big old billboard for the latest Pope Brandon Brownson single,
Yeah.
which just dropped today that you guys can check.
And for the Ko-Fi of Mayhem Cast.
I was gonna say we see a giant Carly exclamation point billboard.
And you also see the new movie poster for the new Nicolas Cage movie, where Nicolas Cage plays Nicolas Cage.
No,
titled
wait.
Nicolas Rage.
Wait, I have a poster for the movie Code of the Road, the newest Code of the Road movie. Throwback to that.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm not gonna try to come up with a musical pun, but there's musical. I was imagining there's musicals that only exist in this universe. It's like a
Yeah.
musical about the Crafter or something.
Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the Bone Man musical. We get it.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, y'all see a big old gaggle of mummies flipping over cars, causing all sorts of mayhem,
I'm sorry.
smashing storefronts.
The name for multiple mummies is a gaggle?
Yes.
Yep, it's a gaggle of mummies. You know, I looked up my Encyclopedia Mumtanica, and yeah, it said right there. They're called a gaggle of mummies.
Okay.
Legally.
I
that's
would
what
think
they're
it would be
calling.
called a mischief of mummies, but okay.
Oh, yeah, that would have been better, but
A pyramid of
unfortunately-
mummies.
Yeah, both of those would have been great. Tragically, I'm not the one who named it, though, so.
Are they fast-moving mummies or slow-moving mummies? Are they juicy or are they crispy?
Why are we stuck on mummies being juicy?
I'm gonna say, roll a investigation.
Roll for
Uh,
juiciness.
Can I
Roll
can
for
I
juicy.
once-
I'm gonna
oh
say,
my God. Sorry, can I once again use expertise magic / occult for this?
I will definitely allow you to use that to
gonna
undress
use-
the mummies with your mind.
I'm gonna do that too.
That is, I want to say that is not what I was doing. I want you to just know what I know about mummies. And I need to make it clear that I was not trying to undress the mummies because I rolled a nat 20.
Oh. I got a dirty 20.
And I really needed, I just really needed to be clear that that was a
Well, I
real roll
guess-
for something.
with
and
a
not-
nat 20.
Well, I
yeah.
guess, Callum, were you rolling to check out the mummies? So I guess what I'm really asking is how dirty is that 20, Studley Dudley?
I was rolling expertise occult to size up the mummies.
Okay. Joe, what did you get?
I did just a general perception check and I got a 23.
Okay.
Oh, do you need to
and-
know what I actually got with the nat
Were
20
you
plus my
undressing the mummies
modifier?
with your eyes?
Me? Probably.
Yeah.
No,
She probably was.
Absolutely, that's where I got the joke. Actually, Wiki, what number did you get?
Oh, I wasn't undressing the mummies with my eyes. I was undressing the
Um,
meat with my hands.
I was not trying to undress the mummies with my eyes. I was trying to see, like, if I knew how to beat mummies. Anyways, with my nat 20, it's a 32.
Okay. Wiki, did you say you were rolling anything? I'm so sorry.
No. I am not undressing the mummies with my eyes. I am undressing me with my hands.
Ah.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're
doing
okay.
yourself
a
prep.
tap. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
yes, yes.
If the answer's not fire, I'm fucked.
Okay, so. Alright, so here's how we'll do this. I mean, Wiki, you managed to throw off the disguise, absolutely no problem. You're ready to fuck shit up. Callan, you're able to get a pretty decent assessment of these things. Just like looking at them, you're able to tell that these aren't You've heard of some real tough cookies out there when it comes to mummies, and these are not those.
These are basically zombies with paper, toilet paper.
Basically, yeah.
Cool.
Rachel, you are able to determine pretty easily that they look of the more flammable persuasion.
Oh. Okay, so I turn and I go. I think you in particular, Oliver, can very much take them. They look real burnable, real flammable. Great.
And Ashley, while most of these mummies don't really catch your eye at all, you see one of them who you would simply describe as the dreamiest mummy in the world.
Ooh.
He's
I'm
got
gonna go to him.
He's got just the perfect, smooth, undead skin, this lovely coiffed hair. You see that his linen wrappings are just a little cleaner than everyone else's. This is a mummy who really took care of himself, not just in his life, but also in his afterlife. How you doing?
How you doing? No, that was not in character. Sorry, that was a Joe response.
How you doing?
A mummy.
And I think that mummy's about to be as hot as ever.
He might be a mummy, but he could also be a daddy.
I got Brandon.
Shut the fuck up, Callan.
I'm sorry, I had
That
to.
was good. That was
In
good.
Callan's defense, his character is British and would say mummy.
The only reason why you're not getting a hero point for that is because I genuinely felt a little bit of bile build up in the back of my
Rip. Yes.
throat. He's got... No, that's the rest of the mummies. They all look kind of drippy. But, like, literally. You know what? No, we'll say that this one hot mummy has, like, this dope-ass gold chain.
Hells yes, I am getting me some new bling, and she starts bringing her braids down.
It's not even anything.
Oh, no.
Just, like, buried
As soon
with.
as I was told they're flammable, you see like flames start to dance around my hands, and I start to walk towards them menacingly.
So, anyways, now that we've established that one of these mummies is, like, dummy stacked, before we go into initiative, I guess I can be nice and give y'all a free action here.
Oh.
I would like. Okay, before is opening my spellbook a movement action? I don't know if we established that before, so let's just establish that now, whether it is or not.
So I'm gonna say, since we did not establish that specifically as a move action, I'm gonna be chill and just say that that's like a free action.
Okay, so I could use that as a free action during initiative, and that is not necessarily something I have to. I am.
Where the fuck you are?
I'm trying to double check something because I know we made the book summonable. Did we make my broom summonable? And I don't remember. And if we didn't, that's fine.
So, I'll say that that is something that you can summon, but that is going to count as a move action.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my free action to summon my broom.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
And then my book is on. My book is always on me unless someone actively tries to take it away. So.
And then, fuck it, we'll go counterclockwise, because I'm feeling crazy.
Good.
Wiki?
Save me for last.
Well,
Questions.
you're the one who can summon fire and shit, so I feel like, you know, just building up to the dramatic moment. What's up, Wiki?
Questions first.
Shoot,
How many are in this gaggle?
We're gonna say that there's... Well, that's simply too many, so we'll say, like, a dozen.
Okay. And approximately how far away from us are they?
I mean, they're pretty spread out throughout Times Square. There's, like, a couple of them that are, like, pretty close to you. There's some that are far away. There's none of them that are, like, particularly clustered together. They're sort of all about the place. But there's... 3 of them near you, let's say.
Okay. So Arachne, in her completely monstrous, like completely revealed now, steps toward the shadow of from like a telephone pole, and then appears approximately 120 feet away, near a couple of mummies that are milling around there.
Yeah, we'll say that
But
there's like a taxi cab or something cast in the shadow.
yeah, but she's actually up on a wall of a building, kind of looking down on them.
Sick.
That's
Even
what she
cooler.
does.
Okay, and you're just warping over there, preparing
Yep.
the strike. Groovy. Side note, fucking cool. I forgot your character could do that. Ashley, Lagoon Lass, what you up to?
So how far away specifically is Drippy Boy from me?
Let's say that he's maybe 100 feet away from you.
Okay, so she's just gonna jump. No, hang on, I don't think I can do that. But she wants to use. She's just gonna sniper him with corrosive bile. That she's pulled her hair down and taken stuff off the end, changed it into the bile, and she's gonna snipe him with it.
First of all, this is so weird. That's my opening move too. Go ahead and roll for corrosive bile.
Oh, disrude. That's a 29.
Oh, holy fuck. What's the DC on that?
Oh, hang on. Where'd you go? DC 23.
Alright, there's a chance he survives. About that. So, you, fling this wad of corrosive bile directly into what at one point was the prettiest face you've ever seen on the undead. Which quickly melts away that pretty face, and eventually eats away at the rest of the skull, until it's nothing more than this gorgeous, incredibly toned, dead for a second time over body on the ground. Fatality.
Much better.
Which takes us to Ignite.
So, I'm sorry, how many mummies were in the gaggle?
12. Now 11.
12, now 11. There
Okay.
you go.
Cool. You know, I'm gonna open big, I think. I'm gonna power stunt right out the gate. Because why not, right?
Fucking doodle-doo-da-day.
So, I'm
right out of the gate, I'm assuming that are you gonna be using a hero point to... get the
yes,
fatigue
I'm gonna
from
use
that?
a hero
Okay.
point to... I mean, you gave me a free hero point, so I might as well use it, right?
I figured I just wanted to get that squared away right out the gate.
So, I would like to turn my ranged attack into an area attack.
Okay.
So you see the flames that form around my hand, swirl into like this circle around my palm, and this spear shoots out of my hand and lands in the center and creates a huge blast.
Okay, I did describe that they were a little bit more spread out. I will say that there is, like, your power stunting, I'll be nice. I'll say that there's, like, 3 of them close enough to where you can smack them with this.
Yeah, if there's like a group of them, yeah, I guess.
Okay, and with an area effect, I'm rolling against that, right? You don't have to roll anything, I think?
I don't believe
I'm saying this to
so?
the person who's playing this for, like, the 3rd time. Give me one
Yeah,
second. I'm taking a peek
second.
at your character sheet. Yeah, second.
Hey, you roll to beat a DC, and then that determines.
Which we can just use the DC for my Rongo Miniad if you want.
You're fucking... Okay.
It's my ranged attack, Rongo Miniad.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at your character sheet for the first time. I have to say, all the names that you picked are significantly worse than the ones I gave you.
They are
That should have
market.
that should have stayed the fucking fire attack thing, or whatever I.
They are
actually
so not worse than the ones you chose.
Okay. No, that is something that you roll for. It's there in your offensive section, so it's gonna be whatever you roll plus 8.
Oh no, I thought an area attack was.
Oh yeah, that's right, because your power something to make it an area attack.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I'm a big old silly goose. So it looks like that's a DC of 27.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and. I genuinely
How
don't.
dodgy are these mummies?
Not very.
I
This
didn't
is a
think so.
waste of my time. They could have rolled nat 20s, and that would have got them all. But I had to roll anyway because I'm a little dice goblin, and the clinky clank noise makes me happy. Tell me how you toast these marshmallows, buddy boy.
So yeah, the flames dancing around my hand form into a circle. A flame spear shoots out of my hand. In the place that it lands, it just creates this huge like fireball that envelops the three mummies.
Fucking radical. So I said there were 3 of them, right?
Yeah, you said that area was 3 of them.
Okay. Alright, now how we're gonna do this. So now is the point that we roll initiative.
Yeah, that makes sense.
These fucking turtle
Okay.
bugs? Okay, yeah, that checks out.
19 overall.
3 overall.
What the fuck?
I rolled a nat 1. I'm sorry.
7.
12.
Look, if I'm gonna roll a nat 1, I'd rather roll it in initiative than anywhere else.
No, I mean, that's fair.
Joe,
I
you
should
said
surprise
7,
you at
Wiki, you
that
said
little
12?
initiative.
Correct.
Okay. Give me
Odd.
just one quick second to get this written in the right order.
So Oliver, after you finish throwing the spear and engulfing the 3, Ashley's just next to you, and she's going to be like, fire and water always make steam, and she just moves away.
I'm gonna look over to Marian. What is happening? I don't understand.
And I go, honey, she likes you.
Joe, take your fucking hero point.
Yeah.
Joe, take your
Who is
fucking
getting the hero point? Oh, Joe.
Fire and water makes the... Oh, man.
That is good. I like, honestly, and Marian honestly turns around and go, you know what? Good for you. That was a good line. Like,
I'm very confused.
and I go, she likes you, honey.
Why?
He goes, beats me.
Me whenever people can stand my presence.
And he goes, beats me, but then like playfully like, wait, if I touch you, do I catch on fire?
No.
Okay, so playfully like nudges you after beats me. Because that was a joke. She's not actually that mean.
No. Okay. So, top of the round, we have got Librarian.
I'm Marian! Live Marian!
Why? Like,
Because I'm the worst.
I mean, wait, alternatively, you could have gone with Marbian.
Yeah. I now have my broom, but are we still like on the carpet?
I mean, I don't know. Are you still on the carpet? Did you hop off the carpet before
I'm gonna say
you...
I hopped off.
Yeah, balls
And
in your
I'm-
court here.
Okay, I'm going to use reaction to open my book, and would like to do the lightning spell that I have. How many of them are left?
There are 8 of them left.
Okay, it is a multi-attack. I'm trying to remember how much it goes down when you try to multi-attack.
I believe that it goes down by 1 for everyone that you're attacking. So if you attack 2, then it's -2.
Yeah.
I believe
up
that's
to
correct.
up to 5 of them. And if that's not the case, fuck you. I'm the DM.
I can remember
Yeah.
specific cases in the podcast that
Yeah.
that is the case.
So I'm going to try and go after. Sorry, the bug came back. Go after like I'm gonna say like I'll try to hit like 4 of them with the lightning spell.
All right.
Please God help me if I do the math of that. So the DC is 25, and then I guess I roll. Do I roll? Do I roll, or do we just do you roll and just do DC?
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get to your character sheet.
Yeah. It's the Zentar's Lightning Storm spell.
Okay, so yeah, that looks like something that you're gonna roll on. So you regularly have a +10 to that. We'll just say that that's gonna be a +6. If you give me 2 seconds, I'll just tell you the number. Just let me know if it meets it or beats it, or doesn't.
Okay. So I roll and add 6 is what we're saying.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Um.
Let me look in the private chat to make sure. Okay. So I rolled a 15. If I add 6.
Okay, so a 15 is what you're trying to beat here. So just
Okay.
let me know yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, that's the first one, and you said you're attacking 4 of them, right?
Yes.
So give me 3 more of those.
Okay. And so I add +6 to all of them, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, I rolled a 17. The roll
You're
is higher
good.
than that, so that meets it. That does not meet it. I don't think. No, I rolled a 2. That's.
Yeah, no, you fucked
Yeah.
that one up.
And then the last one. Let me do the math. Wait. The last one. I rolled an 11, but add 6 of 17. So that one I do. So I missed one.
All right, yeah, give me some flavor text on how you smoke these fuckers.
I open the book and I start like reading a language that seems like it could be Latin, but a little weird.
Klaatu, Murata.
Yeah. My mind just wants me to wants to do the line from Wicked, the like Elikanama Nama Natu Elikanamen. And
I love that.
yeah, so I'm just gonna say that for right now. I'm not gonna say it anymore because it is lyrics to a song, and I do not want to say anymore and get it like, any kind of copyright ban. And then just like lightning appears out of her fingers, and she goes like, pushes it out, and it just like radiates, and is crackling through the air at the mummies.
And this lightning manages to smack right into 3 of them, who, with a final violent contortion, finally collapse to the ground and breathe their last breath for realsies this time.
Yay!
Leaving-
Oh, my yay sounds very pathetic with my throat.
That did sound very pathetic.
Yeah.
You were right. I'm so sorry. I wish I was there to give you soup.
I have soup. I wish I had someone at my place right now that could like make me tea, but I have to wait.
Tragic.
I drank
It's
all
alright.
of the tea.
It's alright. We're not that far away from our break.
I have time to boil water during our break.
I don't fucking know. How long does it take to boil water?
I don't know. It depends on the fucking like how much water, how good your like stove is.
Dude, if it takes you 10 minutes to boil 1 mug of tea, you need to get a new, like...
Anyways.
Meanwhile, back at the plot, yeah, so... Are you moving or anything?
And I would assume getting on and moving on my broom would be part of my movement action, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I get on my broom and I kind of go up mostly, and I'm like hovering above everything now.
Alright. Alright, so you do that, and the one that you did not manage to hit, definitely noticed you try to end its life again, and it's not particularly thrilled about that. So you
Well, that's his problem.
So you see one of these mummies just like pick up an entire like one of those big blue mailboxes and just hurl the motherfucker at you.
Can I guess probably not. I was like, I want to use like a hero point for a reaction, but
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I'll let you know now that this thing shit the bed violently.
that's fine. Then I won't do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
I
thing.
I have
Flavor
interpose.
text, can I just say that I just moved slightly with my broom and it just went right past me?
Yeah, this thing
Yeah.
soars right past you, manages to smash out the windshield of an LAP, or Yeah, an LAPD car. Really fucking. We don't know why it's there.
Why is that
A movie
here?
set. It's a
The
movie set.
crafter really fucked up with his portal.
It's canon now.
Why was the crafter in LA? Who knows?
No, the crafter's actually in LA in the year 69 420. He
Oh,
accidentally
no.
sent that back in
Oh
time.
God.
Meanwhile, back at the actual plot. So on that note, it is Wiki. There are 5 of these fuckers left, and it sounded like you were stalking 2 of them, who I will say remain unharmed.
Yeah. So Arachne drops down from a web on top of one of them, and
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for
you roll for 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, you fucking.
It does
nailed
have multi-attack, so it depends on.
Okay. Did you want to go ahead and use that?
If it hits by enough, it just adds to the.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you hit it by a country mile, so.
Okay. So that makes the DC 28.
Okay, 20. Holy fucking. Okay. I literally don't need to roll these dice, but sure, for shits and teas. Oh, look at that. One of these is a nat fucking 20, and it's still nowhere near high enough.
Hey.
So yeah, tell me about these things' horrific final moments as I scratch their names off of my sheet.
So Arachne just kind of drops down. You know, spiders don't. Spiders come down slowly and carefully, and then they attack. So she sort of attaches herself. Her 4 legs kind of wrap around the mummies, and she just.
Anyone listening tonight who might have arachnophobia, now is the time to go and get yourself a cozy beverage or maybe a snack. You have to wait a few more minutes, so sorry.
Yeah, I'll say this. Wiki was amazing, and because she knows I have issues with spiders, and messaged me to be like, is this going to be okay? And I'm like, heck yeah, because this sounds amazing. I'm still going to scream at stupid moments because I'm way too into this.
No, fucking valid, my dude.
And then just for flavor, she will roll the 2 of them around each other and web them up and stick them to a wall.
Oh, I fucking love that, Peter Parker.
People thought it was Spider-Man. No.
No, it was something much worse.
Yep. And then she will turn her eyes around the area to look for the closest next victims and move in that direction, because I do have move by action. So.
All right. Yeah, we'll say that you skitter on towards the next one.
100%. She totally skitters.
From there, we are going to take it to Joe. There are 1, 2. Oh wow, there's only 3 of these fuckers left.
Okay, so I have hydrokinesis,
Okay.
and I can lift up to 25 tons.
Shit. Okay.
If I'm
With the hydrokinesis or just
It's
with your hands?
move object 10, and it says 25 tons. Am I reading that correctly then?
I would imagine if it's hydrokinesis, it uses water.
Yeah,
Yes.
presumably that would be like you can move up to like 25 tons worth of force of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm bringing sewer water up to smash into them.
Oh, my God.
God, you're hitting them with the stinky water.
Yeah.
That's so fucking gross. Grip it and rip it.
Yeah. Because it's just, I'm going full water bender.
Eh.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
swamp bender, but fine. Just, no. Done.
I think that
Not
was-
even swamp bender, sewer bender.
Yeah.
Man, my homie out here dookie bending.
Roll to dodge.
I mean,
God damn it, Spire.
I kind of wonder if Ashley might be related to Yardak at this point.
they're both shit starters.
Yeah.
And they like to throw water at people.
Is that something that you're gonna be rolling to smack him with?
Is it a multi-attack?
I'm looking through that right now.
It's an affliction. It's part of the drown
There
concentration.
it is. It's looking like something that I'm gonna have to roll against. You know what? If I'm wrong on this one, at least I'm wrong in your favor. So, yeah, I'll say that you're able to completely shit blast one of them, no problem. So let's see if he can dodge the worst way to die I've ever heard of.
So many.
In more ways than one. This guy just got his shit wrecked.
Literally.
Yeah, you just... I don't know how to describe this in a way that's not going to get us age-gated, so I'll simply say that he is dead and stinkier for the wear.
Yes.
Alligator soup.
You still got a move action? Do you want to...
Oh yeah, she's totally going over to where the first guy died so she can get the gold chain.
Hell yeah. You, you get this dope-ass gold chain that says Brooklyn on it. You're pretty sure that he was not buried with it,
Oh no!
yet
Oh,
he
no.
was definitely in possession of it, which you now are. It is icy as fuck.
Oh, wonderful.
From there, I don't know, eeny, meeny, miny, you're the big scary spider lady. Wiki, one of these, mummy fuckers manages to shamble on towards you, and you see that, it swings a big ol', I guess not really meaty, a big ol' bony arm at you. I'm assuming that your dodge plus 10 is higher than a 12.
Yes, it is.
You managed to evade this thing with absolutely no issue.
She just skitters to the side and then skitters back to the side.
Yep. Skitter to the left. Skitter to the right. Spider.
2 claps this time.
Everybody
4 claps
clap
this
your
time.
many, many, many hands.
8 claps this time, because 4 hands.
Clap
2
simply
claps.
too many hands. Clap, 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 clap. Anyway. So from there, we go to Ignite. There
Okay.
are 2
Finally.
of them left, pretty fucking far apart from each other.
Can I reach one of them?
Man, you can definitely reach one of them.
Alright, cool. I run up to one of them. And...
Burn, baby, burn.
Well, that is yet to be seen. But I would like to, run up to it and, like, jump and, like, sort of, like, axe kick it as I come down with fire.
Yeah, roll for Turbo Kia.
Alright, I believe this, yeah. That is a 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, you smacked the fuck out of him. What's the DC on that baby boy?
20.
I mean, there's a chance. Yeah, you Mario stomp the shit out of this guy, bro.
Awesome.
From there, we go back to the... do you move or anything? You have move
Yeah, I
by
can.
action, right?
Yeah, I have moved by action, so I'll start making my way towards the last one, I guess.
Alright, from there we go back to the top of the round. Rachel, there's one of these fuckers left. He looks really sad about the fate of his friends.
Oh. Is this the one who threw a mailbox at me?
Yes.
And I go, I'm sorry. And I go, how about we return to sender? And I shoot the lightning at
My
him.
God. I knew it was coming.
First of all, fuck you. So you yeet the mailbox back.
I love either when you do a bad joke, you either get a hero point for Brandon or fuck you, and there's no in between.
There are no shades of gray, not in Pee-wee's Playhouse.
I do believe I've seen a fuck you have a hero point.
Yeah, I think
That's
I'm pretty sure he said that tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I roll it. I rolled a 19, so that'll be 10.
Yeah, that's Maxim. What's the DC on that?
The DC is 25.
Again, that was just a posterity roll. Tell me how you fucking fuck this fucker.
I just
I'm eloquent.
now that I'm only targeting once, just an immense amount of lightning comes out of my hands, and I just imagine that he just like burns to a crisp. Honestly.
Yeah, so you hit this bastard with the full Thundaga spell, and it dies. Experience points pop out, you collect them all up. And as the last of the mummies collapses to the ground, you see that the magic carpet comes soaring back down in front of you, with, Gimple the Goblin panicked on top of it. Ritual start! Get on carpet!
I imagine what happens is I like fly my broom to the carpet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that is actually the point where I am going to go into our little 10-minute break sequence here.
Yay.
So, players,
Intermission.
feel free to stretch your legs out, use the bathroom, whatever you gotta do. To everyone at home,
Make
hope that...
key to try and get my voice back.
There you go.
Yeah.
To everyone at home, hope you've been enjoying so far. We will see you in 10 minutes. Stay beautiful.
Thanks for watching Bad Moon Rising, a Masks and Mayhem one-shot. Tonight's game uses Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition by our friends at Green Ronin Publishing. Think you might want to pick up a copy for yourself? Head on over to greenroninstore.com and use the promo code MAYHEMCAST. Works for Mutants and Masterminds as well as their other games including Blue Rose and the Expanse RPG. Using our code will get you 5% off your order and you'll help support our streams. That's greenroninstore.com, promo code MAYHEMCAST. We want to thank our friends Joe and Wiki for joining us for tonight's game. If you'd like to see more of them, they're cast members over at the Untold Stories Project channel. USP is dedicated to bringing attention to the games and voices that don't receive the attention they deserve. They even have multiple Mutants and Masterminds series that cross over to form a cool multiverse. They can be found on Twitch and YouTube at Untold Stories Project or on their website at untoldstoriesproject.com. Thank you to our friend Callan Moorhead for joining us. Callan is a gamer and an aspiring voice actor who can be found streaming on his own Twitch channel, Arrowfiend. He streams a variety of games including Kingdom Hearts and League of Legends. Check out our links in the show notes and chat to give him a follow. On the Masks and Mayhem homefront, Rachel does TikTok videos related to her love of fandoms including Star Trek, Jane Austen, The Nanny, and more. You might even occasionally find her talking about what it's like to play RPGs with her fellow Mayhem cast members. Tonight's Game Master Pope Brandon Brownson not only helps create fantastic worlds, but also creates amazing music tracks. Besides just doing the music for the Mayhem cast, Brandon has put out over 30 albums over a variety of genres. My friend Paula says this pick goes hard, can be found on Spotify or likely anywhere you can stream music. If you're enjoying Brandon and Rachel's banter, you can see even more of it by listening to the Masks and Mayhem podcast. We just released the Midnight Wars, so get on board with the longest running Mutants and Masterminds actual play podcast. We can be found at masksandmayhem.com. If you like what we do here, we have a few ways you can support us. Our merch store can be found at mayhemcast.store, where you can pick up hoodies and mugs for the winter, as well as stickers, posters, and even t-shirts so you can think of us while you're dreaming of spring. You can also support us through our Ko-Fi, which allows for one-time donations as well as monthly memberships. Our various membership tiers give bonuses, including access to private stream games for the community, as well as access to things like GM notes and Spotify playlists for characters. Our friends at Green Ronin Publishing are knee-deep in a Kickstarter for Valiant Adventures. Fans of Valiant Comics are going to love this take on that universe using a modified version of the Mutants and Masterminds rules. You can pledge now to reserve your copies of the Valiant Adventures and World of Valiant books. Link can be found in the show notes and chat. But for now, let's get back to the game.
Thank you so much, RC. You're such a handsome, disembodied voice. You've never looked better. See, that's an insult while he's not here to say anything about it. Showbiz, folks! So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo was in the middle of wrong recap. What you missed on Bad Moon Rising was our gang of silly little monster friends here have been assembled to stop, gasp, fucking Dracula. Because of course it's Dracula. 3 of our friends had a lovely montage sequence where 2 of them had a delicious meal and 1 of them had an affront to God in the form of a kale salad.
Yes, that was the affront to God.
While the other one did things to advance the plot, which hilariously we're not really going to mention that much in the recap. From there, they had to go to Times Square to fight off a bunch of fucking mummies. One of them was hot and iced the fuck out. Now they're back on a flying carpet on their way back to Central Park to stop fucking Dracula from doing fucking Dracula things. And Callan's stuck in a well. Not the character, Callan himself is stuck in a well.
How did I get here?
It's so tragic. So if someone
It's a very
in the,
nicely decorated well.
I mean,
you know,
yeah.
it's a really nice well, but tragically it is still a well. So if someone located it, I'm not about to dox my friend, could help my friend get out of this well, then I would really appreciate it. And that's what you missed on Glee.
Also, my throat still hurts.
Yep. Rachel's throat is still torn to shit.
Betraying me.
Callan can still go fuck himself. You know, loving
As always.
Just not on this camera. Anyway, now that I've fucking dug myself into a weird hole, let's dive back into
Hey,
the
you're
plot.
in the well with me.
I am in the well with you. It's wet.
All right,
meanwhile-
then.
So, a lot of you find yourselves back on this magic carpet, except for Librarian, who is on the broomus,
Yes.
going zoomus.
I was
fucking
visiting
hate
with them,
myself.
and then
I'm
I
taking
go,
a hero point away
was,
from myself.
and I'm gonna ask, what was the name of the goblin?
Gimbal.
I said, Gimbal, were those mummies even related to this? Where did those even come from?
You assume some kind of distraction.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Also, Dan, I do not have strep throat. That's. You missed this
Oh, dear.
explanation. Fucking cedar allergies is what I have.
Yeah, the trees have declared war on Rachel.
They declare war on fucking everyone in Austin. It's everyone feels like this time of year.
Someone,
Fucking
quick,
trees.
someone get the Lorax.
He is the Lorax. He speaks from the trees, but he hurt my friend, so I broke both his knees.
Oh, I was
Oh,
going to say, but
God.
why are the trees speaking Vietnamese?
Shut up.
It's an old meme.
That was fucking stupid.
Um,
Meanwhile, back on the flying carpet with
Yeah.
the little goblin fella.
and I go, I don't cough. That was not voluntary.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay, so I guess we gotta get there as soon as possible, not let the distraction get in the way. Do we know anything about what they're trying right now? Or could I, maybe, I'm now realizing, could I use my, expertise in magical / occult to see if I know anything about the ritual of summoning Dracula?
If you want to go ahead and grip/rip that, feel free. To your original question, Gimbal says, not sure what they're doing. Only know that they enter park.
Okay, and this is me. So I have my eidetic memory, and it says total recall +5 circumstance bonus to remember things. I'm guessing I'm remembering
I'll say that
something.
this counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
Could I
Hooray,
possibly
an advantage actually came up. What's up, Joe?
could I possibly assist with this roll with my expertise, ancient threats?
Ooh.
Grip it and rip it.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good
can
one.
I roll
Okay.
this too with occult or expertise occult?
Sure.
I would add my expertise occult and then add the +5 for eidetic memory.
You sure would. Joe,
Okay.
it looks like you rolled well.
Another one?
Holy fuck.
You need to change dice.
You
have
need to buy
3
new
times
dice.
now.
Throw out all your
I
dice
I
and go
rolled
get new
okay
ones.
and
Is
Okay,
that a
I'm-
laptop? Can you try rolling in a different room?
okay. After adding all my shit, it's 29.
Okay. Real quick, Wiki. Did you want to try and roll anything on this, or?
I don't
Alright.
know shit. I eat shit.
All right.
I got an
Eat-
18 total.
Eat Dracula. He's a jerk.
Alright, so, playing a game of low-high here. Ashley, you're still pretty new to this whole monster thing, so you're still thinking about how hot
Yeah.
that mummy was when he was still alive.
I think it's RC said, expertise ancient threats can only help so much when you got hard eyes at Ignite.
Yeah.
That's funny. Sage them dice. That's
I-
fucking funny.
That's not wrong.
Callan, you know that this is a ritual that needs to happen at a very, certain parameters need to be met. Like, Mercury needs to be in fucking Gatorade, the moon needs to be in the right
Mercury
position.
needs to be.
Yada, yada, yada. Rachel, I'm sorry, Librarian, you
Jesus
know,
Christ.
I'm not letting that die, goddammit, I'm the DM tonight.
I'm the captain now.
You, remember all the same shit that Ignite is remembering, only you have the foresight to know that, tonight checks literally every single box that needs to be, so,
Okay.
time could be of the essence here.
And I go, I'm thinking about it. I think they're going to try and resurrect him tonight, or summon him. I don't know, whatever they need to do. All the stars and moons are aligned. We need to be prepared that they're doing this tonight.
I'm just wondering where they got all the Gatorade.
Shut the fuck up.
You're the one who brought up Gatorade. That's on you.
Does this carpet have a turbo drive? And she smacks the blanket.
And the carpet kind of smacks you back with a tassel.
And I go,
Carpet
go-
don't like that.
don't be rude to the flying objects.
Flying
The carpet
carpet's a
pats
sentient
you with the
creatures.
same tassel.
To me while I'm on my broom.
I'm just gonna start like twirling my finger in the tassel.
Flying carpets are sentient creatures. deserve respect.
As you play with this thing's tassel, it vibrates in a way that suggests purring.
Oh, purring. Okay.
I
wasn't sure where
believe
that was going.
Yeah.
Am I the only
to
one
go-
that didn't have a dirty mind about where that was going?
Absolutely
Maybe.
not.
Look, I won't keep things PG with a whole lot. I will keep things PG with the flying carpet.
You know,
You have to
Brandon,
subscribe to our
Brandon-
Patreon to get that kind of content.
We don't have a Patreon. We have a Ko-Fi.
Well, there you go. Then you're really not going to get
Yeah.
that kind of content.
Brandon, to be fair, it's not that something that I
be
would
fair.
do. It's just that I know you well. Is why my mind went there.
Look, as much as I don't appreciate my friends saying that I'm willing to get horny over the carpet, I'm just going to move this thing right along.
Like the carpet.
So
Shut
Arachne
the-
says, I think we need to go to the carousel.
Making up sense to me. Me like the horsey. And it begins to zip over toward the, I don't know if Central Park has more than one carousel. For
I
the
think
sake of fuck it, we're going to say that there's only one
I think there's
carousel.
one. Yeah.
There's just one.
Alright, good. If there was more than one, then the other ones got destroyed in unrelated superhero hijinks.
Yeah.
Accurate.
There used to be 17.
Those
Now
damn
there's just
There's
the-
those damn carousels, the most important part of summoning Dracula.
It was terrible when the carouseller attacked New York City.
But it turned out he just really liked this one, so he just purposely destroyed all the other ones.
That's why he destroyed the other ones,
Yeah.
because he liked the one so much. Thankfully, the crafters stopped him just in time.
But for some reason brought a fucking LAPD car.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like,
And now that I've given RC plenty to have to canonize, let's move on.
The carouseller.
Yeah, he teamed up with the incredulous Duckman. Shut the fuck up, RC.
The carouseller brought things back around.
You're not
The
even-
Conjurer was ready.
You know what? You owe me a hero point, RC. How's that sound?
so are we at the carousel yet?
Yeah, we'll say that enough shtick has happened to where you guys are able to drift in front of the carousel. You know, at this point, the sun is set. Central Park is pretty much abandoned at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question that will only make sense to Brandon at first. So, would the carousel horses count as statues?
That makes sense to me, actually.
would.
Okay, you
I was
looked at
there
my
for that.
character sheet. Oh,
No,
yeah,
I
you
was
were.
there for that.
Oh, fuck. I know exactly what's happening here, and this is perfect. Carry on.
So I go up with my book, start reading something in Latin. There's only one Elicanum and Optionatu Elicanum. Apparently it's the same fucking spell every time. And I'm imagining my eyes start glowing a little bit, and I am seeing everything the carousel horses have seen lately.
Nice.
Anyway, so yeah, I have a power where I can like see what things with fake eyes or statues have seen lately.
So, you are able to... You don't have to roll anything for that, do you?
I don't. It just says comprehend 2, 1 PP. I don't think so.
Okay, I mean, for the sake of advancing the plot,
Yeah.
fuck it. Yeah, you're able to see through the eyes of these carousel horses, and, you know, you see, like, 1,000 flashes of, like, excited children and their parents playing
Yeah.
on this thing, but you get the occasional glimpse of figures that just don't look like they belong, and you see that they all seem to gravitate toward this one horse. You know, it looks like a medieval war horse. You see that they all tend to gravitate toward this thing, right?
Okay. I'm now imagining the last scene of that movie. Now You See Me, because doesn't that happen at the Central Park Carousel?
Yes, it does. It
Yeah.
ends there. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie. Just throwing this out there, I'm ripping off the end of Punisher season 1.
It's the exact same carousel. It's the same
Oh, that's
carousel.
That carousel is famous. Is what
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
Is what we're like.
People die there a lot, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you should see what happened at the other 16.
Oof. And so do I see like what they're doing at this horse, or are they just like getting on it?
You're able to see as far as they approach the horse. You're not able to get like much of a glimpse beyond that.
Okay.
Sadly, you'll have to go to the horse yourself.
Okay. So I am going to go up to the fake horsey. Go, nice horsey. And could I roll investigation to see if I can find anything on the horse?
I was just about to ask you to do me just that.
I rolled, okay. So 24 overall.
So with a 24, as you stroke the mane of this horse, your hand actually catches on the jaw of it, which clunks down. And you hear like a shifting of earth as your other compatriots who aren't actively on the carousel see like this tunnel open up right underneath it. Like kind of a downward slope with
I think the horsey did something.
Yep.
Oh, and I lean over.
Down.
Oh, tunnel. And I think it's pretty safe to say. Tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Knew it was coming.
See, my mind went to that line from. Actually, I'm not playing Ruby, but that line from National Treasure, like, who wants to go to the creepy tunnel under the tomb first? Yeah.
I mean, do we want the
Arachne's just go
Arachne?
immediately in the tunnel, up
Yeah.
on the top, walking
Okay.
above you.
I guess
Yeah.
we're going. I
And
have and I would like to go in, and I would like to do the from my spellbook illuminate.
Oh, I was gonna say, do we
well,
do we want me to go first since I'm literally just a human torch?
well, here's the thing.
Look, Johnny Storm.
So you move toward the tunnel,
Flame on.
and from behind a lot of you, you hear, "You can never leave well enough alone, can you?" And you whip around, and you see standing there in full werewolf form, Howl Wheeler, and beside him, this fuck-mothering massive suit of armor holding a big old, did I give him a sword or an axe? Holding a big old axe.
Do I recognize this knight?
No.
Okay, good.
You know what? Fuck it. Roll.
Oh, okay.
Just an
What am I rolling?
investigation check, I guess.
Can I do perception? My perception's higher.
No.
Either way, still good. So was that? No, I really can't use my investigate, or I really can't use my perception.
Especially if you just told me it's really good. No, you have to use investigate. Sorry.
Oh man. All right. Well, it's a dirty 20 with investigation.
I mean, you recognize the style of armor as something that wouldn't exactly be out of place here in neck of the woods, but, you know, it's not like you know this is Sir Non-Corporeal Threat or anything.
And I go, yeah, of course we can't leave you alone. You're trying to summon, like, the biggest asshole in the universe, who should be, like, your mortal enemy?
Look, I don't like the bloodsuckers, but what you don't understand is that by keeping him dead, something much worse can awaken.
Your personality?
There is a balance here, which you have thrown all sorts of off. Just leave it alone.
No. Can I use a hero point as a to do a reaction?
Sure, what have you got in mind?
I would like. I'm trying to see if like the ones I would like. I want to try and use vines to like, incapacitate him.
I mean, look, I'm as entertained by King's Batch as the next guy, but I don't really see... No, I'm joking. Yeah, go ahead. Grip it and rip it.
Okay, I guess when I use the things you sent me, would Assassin's Mind be best for that?
Yeah, the Assassin's Mind would probably be
Okay.
best for that.
Anyways, yeah, I can control plants too. That's true, guys. That's the. I'm trying to see what I should roll for that.
Give me 1 second to get the.
I'm trying to be good about trying to use all of the cool powers that we gave her.
Oh yeah, valid.
Yeah.
Fair.
I feel like that's gonna be a grab check. I'm just trying to remember exactly how those work because
Yeah.
we so rarely.
You would
Or
use
I
the
am
plant's
so
attack / grab depending on what she's trying to do.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
assume that that's gonna be an attack check, and then if I'm remembering grab properly, isn't that contested strength checks?
That's
Usually yes.
right. I'm looking
Okay.
at the thing for the vine. Okay, it's just. Okay, I was saying. I'm looking for its attacks specifically.
No, I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be an unarmed attack check from the vine, and then if
Okay.
you hit contested strength checks to see if you actually manage to grab them.
Okay. What would I use for the unarmed attack check on this character?
There's an unarmed attack on the attack vine. It's just +3.
Okay. Oh, there it is. I just, like my ADHD just went. Whoop.
Yeah, no, it's fine. The way
Yeah.
that it's laid out on here is different than what you're used to. So
Yeah,
it's all
than
good.
Anything we use.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Okay. So +3. That would be 18.
18, you just narrowly managed to get him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a contested strength check. Nah. Rachel, that's a contested strength check.
Oh, I gotta roll. Sorry. Is
Yep.
it the vine's strength or my strength?
Yeah, it's divine strength, so it's going to be a +3.
+3. Okay.
Let me actually double check that real quick before I commit to that. Yep,
Alright.
+3.
That would also be an 18. I rolled 15 again.
So yeah, you managed to grab hold of him and pin him in place for the time being. He does not look happy. Him go rower in angry.
Wow, that's I love you in dinosaur.
It also means fuck you in werewolf.
Yeah.
Very funny how those translations go.
And I go, yeah, I'm fine with the current balance. You just want to be more powerful, and you're a dick, so.
And that is going to be Initialman.
I'm storing my honey into my tea.
Valid. Alright, so...
My tea cooled down too fast. I need okay.
I got a 9 total.
I've rolled, my last 3 rolls have been 15s in a row.
Hang on to those for just
Let me
a
add
moment.
to it. Okay, 26 overall.
Man, I wanted to go close to first. I had a cool thing to do. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
You're the one who gave yourself like +3 in initiative.
+2.
+2. That's worse.
My powers cost a lot, okay?
Alright, Callum, what'd you say you got?
That's fair.
I got a 9 total.
Most of my like powers come from a book of people who can take away from me. So.
Joe, what did you get?
12.
Rachel.
It was 26.
And Wiki?
9.
Callum, what is your initiative modifier?
+2.
And Wiki, what is yours?
4.
Easy peasy. Alright, give me just 1 second to write these out in the right order.
What did Marian get?
26.
26.
Oh, okay.
Um,
All right.
for once in my life, while making a character sheet, I actually put a lot in initiative. Be proud of me, because I always forget to do that.
I didn't
Yeah.
do it because I had no points left.
Yeah.
My powers
Alright.
cost a lot.
So, top of
Oliver's
the...
powerful, but he's just not on it when we start fighting.
No.
Oliver is what we affectionately refer to as a himbo.
He does not have intellect or presence at all. So, yeah,
Yes.
I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
the himbest of himbo.
He's a
That's
scary
why they sent
himbo.
a fucking librarian to babysit him.
He's a scary himbo.
A
Librarian.
scarecrow?
He has a lot of intimidate that I just haven't gotten to use yet.
Intimidate
Mary-
the werewolf.
Mary Brarian, you're up
He's a
first.
Rizless himbo. Yes!
I don't know. All he did was show up, and like, Ashley is down, so I don't.
Apparently she likes tall, scary guys, or short, scary
Um,
guys. He's short.
I
Could
like pretty boys and big boys and all the boys of any size. Give them to me all the time.
I'm trying to remember if the plan is
Why
sustained.
did the cadence of that remind me of Montgomery? It's just like a mini.
I
mall.
assume-
I am not a
Anyone?
singer.
I assume that was just the song. Like, is that song called
Yes.
Boys?
Yeah.
I assume
Yeah.
so. I just never
Yeah.
noticed that
Guys,
like the
anyways.
rhythm of it. Anyways, back at the plot.
I'm trying to remember if. So the plant to be it's sustained. That means I can't break my concentration, right? on it?
Bingo bango.
Okay, so I would like to just focus on doing that and just like to tighten the grip on that.
Okay. I mean, you've got him grappled for now.
Well, I just kind of want to hurt him with the tight.
Okay. I mean, if you wanted to roll actually, I'm pretty sure that your vine should get a place in the initiative order.
Oh,
I'm just gonna slap that son of a bitch at the bottom.
that's fair. That's valid.
So yeah, your vine is gonna get its own turn in which to
Okay,
do
but
damage.
most of my just to make sure I understand how my powers work, if I try to do another spell from the spell book, the vines would like stop working, right?
I'm gonna be a bro and say that the vines are good to vine it up. Mostly because they're not exactly gonna be the hardest thing in the world to destroy, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be a benevolent DM. You're probably right. I'm a nice man.
Thank you. Love you, Brandon.
Love you too, bud.
Then I'll hit some. I'll hit him with some fucking lightning.
Just to clarify, you're going for a howl?
For Howl, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Grab your,
I don't know who this guy in the thing is. I don't know what his deal is yet, so I'm just gonna go after him and do the +10. So shit. That would
believe in you,
be
buddy.
a 14 overall. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, that does not hit. So sorry. It looks fucking cool, though. You're shooting lightning at a werewolf. Totally looks like an album cover.
Yeah.
So at least you got that going for you, sport. You
I-
moving around or
I
anything?
genuinely have a question though. Would I get any kind of an advantage of him being like stuck in one place?
Yeah, I did have him at a -2 circumstance. But yeah,
But
you
my roll
rolled pretty fucking low.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my roll sucked. Yeah. I
my
just wanted to
benevolence
make
can
sure.
only go so far, Rachel.
That's fair. I know.
You know, at some point I have to be. I have to hold up my No, we're just giving up on that joke. I think I just had a
Reputation?
stroke.
Were you
I
trying to
smell.
say the
I
word
smell
repu-
burning toast all of a sudden.
Sorry, that's
Um,
me.
No, that's my tea. Genuinely, this tea is lemon pound cake tea.
I swear to God, I'm gonna commit slip and slide anyways. So yeah, do you move at all or anything? Rachel?
I get on my broom again and kind of like hover.
Bisbee bet. In that case, it is going to go to the giant suit of armor, who is going to quick draw out a crossbow and shoot that fucker at you, Rachel. Since you're the only one that's done anything so far.
I would like to interpose.
All right, well let's see if it hits first yet, city boy.
I don't know how interpose works.
Brother, he rolled a 2. How about you
Okay.
interpose this,
Yeah.
partner?
All right, fine.
Okay, again, I just like I just move out of the way a little bit on my broom.
I just know with interpose, I take an attack. That's it.
And
I move a little bit out of the way and I look right at the suit of armor. I just go, missed.
Valid. And with its move by action mobilities, it is going to start to march toward the rest of you fuckers.
That's fair.
But from there, it is going to go to Ashley. So,
Yes.
I'm just gonna not talk for a minute and hope that my brain resets itself while you describe what you're going to do.
Okay, so new wolf boy is all bound up in front of her, like he can't move.
Oh yeah, it's a little hot if you're being honest with
she is
yourself.
she is walking straight up to him and like putting fingers up his chest to be like, couldn't you please give us just a little bit of information about what is going on here? And she's going to use persuasion on him.
All right, yeah, sure. Let's see what happens. This is the stream that
is your
Omegaverse
persuasion?
fans have been waiting for from us.
I didn't.
Dirty 20!
Nice.
Uh,
I guess your persuasion is very high.
No! I rolled
Oh.
well, finally.
Oh, nice.
What's your persuasion?
I just got a +6.
Oh,
Or no. Oh, no, I mathed wrong. I have a +8. So that's a 22.
Mm.
give me just 2 seconds here. Alright, let me just go ahead and start off by saying that this is a moment I was not expecting to have to role play out. The flustered werewolf.
Yes.
To be fair, this was not my plan when I bound him up. I tried to shoot fucking lightning at him.
However, as the spaghetti flies out of this werewolf's pockets,
Why
kind
does-
of
not gonna ask.
looks down and says, I don't know, it's evil stuff, I guess. Ancient, ancient gods are gonna show up and cast the world into darkness, and light and darkness don't balance out. I don't know, it just seemed like the easiest way to do it to me.
Oh, okay. Couldn't we have talked about this or something? It seems like there's so many other options.
I mean, no one ever really tried to talk to me before. Usually it's just raw, and then they try to shoot you with something. Dumbasses
Yeah.
never have silver.
So at this point, she has definitely gotten some more bile off the end of her hair, and she's gonna put it in his face.
Right. Roll for horrible disfigurement.
What are you waiting for? I don't know, something cool, I guess.
26.
Oh, holy shit! What's the DC on that?
That is the 25 again? No, 23.
All right. Yeah. So, tell me what this looks like.
Okay, so she is like full on just flirting. It's oozing off of her, literally, kind of like. I'm not gonna say the phrase, but you all understand what is happening. And she pulls it off, and she's just like, "Oh, well, that's too bad." And just bile in his face, so it just starts melting away.
Back in sand.
Yeah.
And you see him grab at his snout, howling and snarling out in pain. What did you say the DC on that was again?
23.
Thank you so much. All right, and are you moving or anything?
She'll back up away from the angry werewolf.
Yeah, that's
Good call, because he's up next.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, whoops!
So first things first, let's see if
if he can escape my vines.
yeah, give me just 1 sec.
I don't know if that sounds more or less creepy with my current voice.
Okay, so we're just gonna say that this will be the strength plus. That's a fair point. RC just totally fucked you. So RC just sent me a private message pointing out that this bile probably. Hello, Kitty. I love you.
Hi, Kitty.
Never apologize for Kitty.
Kitty, Kitty.
Kitty.
Also, what the fuck did RC do?
Well, RC pointed out that this bile would probably weaken the vine just a little bit. So we're gonna say that
RC,
boys.
you can keep your mouth shut sometimes.
I thought about it, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Well, the good news is I rolled a fucking nat 1, so you are Gucci to gang.
Yeah.
And I reckon that this fellow is just gonna spend his time flailing about, screaming in pain, as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne. And from there, we are going to go to Wiki. So you got this big fuck-mothering suit of armor before you, and a werewolf having an increasingly shitty day.
Well, I'm going to increase the shit because
Oh god, are you about to hydrokinesis poop too?
I don't want to mess with the
Brandon, it hurts to
the-
laugh. Why am I hanging out with you tonight?
I have no interest in messing with the suit of armor. So
Well,
I am
everything's
going
fucking
to
spooky.
I am going to do my little warp spider thing and boop, pop right out in front of the werewolf, and I'm gonna bite his shit.
All right, roll for shit biting.
I'm gonna roll for shit biting.
That's a sentence I've said tonight as a DM too.
Hold on. 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, you bit his shit. What is the DC on that?
Is 23.
All right, so negative 1 to that. Oh shit! You bit the fuck out of him. Let me do some quick math here. You said that was a 23?
I did say that was a 23.
Sweet motherfuck, Elon. Yeah, you bit the fuck out of him. Tell me what that looks like.
First, I'm gonna need a fortitude save from him.
Oh,
DC 18.
Fuck. So he rolled a 12. Or he got a 12 altogether, I should say. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bad time. Hold on, I need to look up something.
I love it when Wiki says that. It feels much better now that she's not my GM and she's saying that.
Yeah, when the
When
DM
that's-
is saying that, that's not a good time.
Yeah, no, when that happened in Gemstars, oh no. Oh no.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's why that doesn't make any sense. Hold on.
That'll do it.
I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Hey, take all the time you need. We are doing phenomenally on time.
Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. Okay, he suddenly feels weaker because his stamina just went down by 2.
Oh, fuck.
Because he got eaten. So she just walks, she poofs and sort of walks up to him and goes, and just bites him right in the, right by where his clavicle is. And then whoosh, pumps the venom in. And yeah. And to be clear, that is incurable and progressive.
Oh, great. So not only can he
So
not
cool.
cure it, but it's phenomenal auto insurance. Got it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Alright, well, you still have a move action. I believe you have move by action anyway.
I do. And then I'm going to wave all 4 of my hands. Yeah. And poof back to where I was.
Alright, well, sweet mother of fuck, this werewolf is having an awful time. Callan, you're up.
So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So is the knight like right in my face at this point?
Not like right in your face, but it's approaching.
Would I have to move to get to him?
You'd be able to get to him, but yeah, you would have to move up to him.
Okay. So I think it's time to take things seriously. So I'm going to summon my armor.
Nice.
So you just see flames come up from from Oliver's feet. Just start to get like brighter and brighter as they climb up his body, and a long sword comes into both of his hands.
Hot.
Literally.
I know, that was the joke.
Now that is a move. Since I have move by action, would I still be able to move up to him to attack?
So, move by action is once you've already attacked.
Okay.
Don't you have some kind of range, son of a bitch?
I do, yeah.
Smack him with that.
So I guess,
Smack him with that, and then move right up to his face. Give him a little smooch.
yeah, I'll as my armor's coming up, hold out my hand and shoot a flame spear out of my hand
Alright.
at the knight.
Well, roll for Flame Spear.
I would like to use a hero point to re-roll that.
You are absolutely allowed. But
Oh,
understand that I'm
my
going to
God.
point at you and go neener, neener, neener.
I went from a nat 1 to a nat 20.
Nice.
Sweet mother of fuck. Well, that was worth it.
Yes, it was.
So, yeah. What can I do with a crit?
There are a couple things that you can do with a crit. You can add a alternate effect. You can add 5 to the DC. There's other shit that you can do with a crit, but I'll be honest, I'm usually a player, and those are the 2 things I normally do.
5 to the DC is usually the best use of the crit.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, okay. We'll add 5 to the DC.
Okay,
Which
so...
takes my DC 27 to a DC 32.
Sweet mother of fucking God, Callan.
Yeah.
This is my highest DC attack.
Let's go. I'm here for it.
Alright,
Oh my
well
gosh.
this is another time where I'm rolling just to hear the pretty noise, but...
And this was on the night. I need to make sure that was clear. This was on the night.
How bad?
The pretty noise, pretty rock
Bro.
click clack.
Did I obliterate him?
Homeboy just rolled a fucking 1.
Yeah! Let's go!
The dice are telling the story tonight. That's what's happening.
So you said that was a 32 altogether, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 32.
that's a bad failure, dude.
Holy fuck.
How many? Wiki,
So-
how many degrees is that? I can't match that.
That's, yeah.
Is that instant death?
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Hey, you can always give him a hero point
To say no.
and re-roll it.
No,
Don't-
no, I'll keep
don't-
this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't take this from me, please.
Don't give Brandon or RC ideas.
So, you don't insta-kill it. You blow one of its fucking arms off. And it is, like, just riddled with fat fucking holes throughout, like, the chest area. It is...
Is
This
intimidation an action?
It's a suit of armor, Callan.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could also intimidate
You've
the
already
werewolf,
had
but I
your
haven't,
big-
you know.
You've already had your big dick in the locker room
That's
moment.
fair.
What more do you want out of me?
That's fair. I'm just saying, there is the werewolf that I could, you know, intimidate too, but...
Do you still want to get right in this fucker's face afterward?
Yeah.
Still want to give him a little smoochy?
I mean, maybe not that part, but I do want to get right in his face.
Oh, shame. Okay. From there, it is going to go to the vine. So, Rachel?
Do I roll the attack? for that?
Yeah, I'm going to say that's just going to be another unarmed attack check to give him a little
Okay.
thwack.
So yeah, that was +3, so I'll just roll.
Yes, ma'am. All day long.
So 13 overall.
So, yeah, with a 13, well, actually, he's pretty fucked up. Let me take a peek at that. Yeah, so with a 13, I mean, he's fucked up. He's not that fucked up. He's experienced significantly worse in the past 8 seconds. From there, however, you do hear... Give me just 1 second to pull up where the fuck it is in my notes. Yeah, where's the fucking thing? So, sorry, give me 1 second. Lovely weather we're having, huh? If you're a Yeti, you're fucking stoked right now.
Oh, is it
So-
so fucking cold? It got.
It's
it
not
got
cold here anymore.
It got up to the 70s today. It might get cold again. Who knows? It's fucking Texas.
Oh yeah, we're in fall spring right now. Full on fall spring.
Yeah. The spring that will get you before.
Mhm.
I mean,
We were literally snowed in yesterday, so...
This is like the type of weather we had right before like the big snowpocalypse.
Mm.
Like that's.
You keep those horrible words out of your mouth.
Snowpocalypse.
Oh no, we
Don't-
keep speaking them because we will not forget the snowpocalypses that happen in the south. They're awful.
Bad. Much bad.
So, as, we head back toward the top of the round, you all can hear this horrific, distorted howling noise as off in the distance you can see this group of hellhounds sprinting towards you.
Oh God.
But from there, we are going to take it back to Rachel. So you've got this suit of armor, fucked up. You've got this werewolf, fucked up. You've got these 4 fucked up looking weasel dog things running toward you.
You also said they were fucked up, but they're just fucked up looking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe one of them has indigestion.
I would first like to move up so the hellhounds can't get me on my broom.
Valid.
And then there's 4 of them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I would like to try and hit all 4 of them with the lightning storm spell.
Grip it and
that, so that we
rip it.
decided for when we had you 4, that's +6, right?
Yup.
And I roll each individually.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Just let me know if it beats a 17.
Okay.
Okay.
What about meets it?
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. So the first one meets it.
Okay.
Well, the second one definitely meets it. I rolled a 16.
Okay.
Yes, beats it. I rolled a 14. I would definitely beat it.
Yeah.
6.
Alright, you got one more?
And I rolled a 2. So that one does not.
You're very good at hitting 3 out of 4
3
targets.
out of 4. You know, as far as it goes, like, it's a pretty good record. Like, I'm
Yeah.
good with it. And it also, it makes more sense for it to, like, the last one to be the one I don't, like, it doesn't quite get to the last one. That makes more sense.
That's valid. What is the DC on that, Rachel?
The DC is 25.
Okay. Wow.
Is now
Okay.
good for me or good for you?
Wouldn't you like to fucking know, Weatherboy?
I would like to know. That's why I'm asking, Brandon.
So,
Like,
one of these bolts completely misses the mark. 2 of them smack hard, stopping the Hellhounds dead in their tracks. They are Kentucky fried.
yum yum.
1 of them you hit right in the snout, and it doesn't seem to fucking phase it.
Okay.
We'll say that this one looks a little bigger, a little beefier than the rest of them.
Okay,
It's the
so
alpha
I'm
hell.
guessing
Yeah.
that WoW was the first thing you rolled was very good for it.
Yeah, that was in that 20.
Well, shit, that's rude. We're not supposed to roll nat 20.
Bet you
over
wish you
here.
got that for the armor, huh?
Yeah, well, look, after rolling like dog shit all night, I decided to finally break out Big Green.
Oh no, we're in trouble.
We're doing a little too good on time.
Oh,
in
no.
fact.
Oh no,
Absolutely not. How
we're in
dare
trouble.
you?
He brought out Big Green.
On that note, it is going to go to the suit of armor, who
Bring
has
it.
an ignite in front of him. So he uses his quick draw to pull out another weapon. What is your dodge plus 10?
18.
19.
Okay.
So this thing, with 1 arm left, bullet holes riddled all through it, pulls out his secondary final weapon. And he gets you point blank in the fucking chest with a sawed-off shotgun.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Where the fuck did that come from? That is completely in character.
A
Like,
chest cavity. So,
wait, sorry, which one hit them with this?
the
the
suit
knight- the
of
suit of
armor.
The suit of armor has a shotgun.
You-
Has an axe, a
I do
crossbow,
not
and
get
a
your
sawed-off
vibe at
shotgun.
all. Like,
Like,
Okay,
he's
so
just-
what do
he's
I roll?
reaching
I'm rolling
inside himself for
toughness,
all the
right?
weapons. I don't
Yup,
know.
you're rolling a toughness. It's got a DC of 21 here.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
That's a 30.
Well, the good news is you eat buckshot for breakfast.
Can we just say that the lead melts as it
Yeah, it
touches
just
my
melts
armor?
on the way there. Yeah.
That's so fucking cool. Yeah, I'm down with that. And it looks at you with an expression that reads, I'm a suit of armor. Thank you, Joe. From there, it's gonna go to Joe.
oh boy.
So you've got 2 hellhounds, a hound going through hell, and
I'm actually fucking wheezing.
That was good.
Same.
That was good.
and the Doomslayer's armor.
Mm.
What
Okay.
do?
And Werewolf Boy is still awake?
Unfortunately for him, yes.
Yeah, don't kill him. Like, we should probably interrogate him.
Probably.
He didn't give us good answers before. Why? All right, she's just gonna turn around and just like punch him in the face.
Yeah, but we tried it.
Velen, roll for schnoz bopping.
It's an 11.
I mean,
Give us more info. Help.
so I mean, he didn't even notice that on account of the burning sensation happening on his face.
And it is veins.
Yeah, you know, at this point, the sock to the face doesn't even reach like
Yeah.
the top 10 list of his current concerns.
Fair.
Never mind. She's gonna just continue to like walk away and go try to intercept the last remaining hellhounds.
Okay. From there, it is going to go to Wheelie Boy. See if he manages to finally. He finally rips right through the murder vine. And I'm so sorry, Joe, but you're the closest to him, and you did
That's
just
fine.
try to sock him
yeah.
in his corroded schnoz. Corroded schnoz, good name for a sludge metal band.
Corroded schnoz.
So he's gonna try to help if I had the right character sheet selected now, huh? He's gonna try to swing right at you with one of his big meaty dick skinners. Misses by a country mile, stumbles over his own 2 feet.
Oh.
You are Gucci to gang. That's what I get for not rolling with Big Green there. Wiki, you're up.
So much happening right
Oh,
now.
wait, I thought you were using Big Green. What happened?
I decided to be nice. Foolish of me, really.
Yeah.
Me bullied Brandon into being nice.
What?
I will spend the rest of tonight trying to kill you in particular.
Me or Rachel?
Don't tempt me, Callan.
Oh, come on. But I'm fun.
Oh,
All right, so
I'm already fucking dying.
yeah, there you go. I won't need to try that hard.
so one of the
Sorry.
hellhounds is already having a bad time.
One of them got hit but managed to eat it. The other one's just fine.
Yeah.
So, like, they're both doing all right. Just
The
one of
hound
them's-
that was in hell was the werewolf.
Yes.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That was an attempt at being cute. As you can see, didn't really work out for my Shrek-looking ass.
I thought it was funny.
No, Brandon, you are cute. You're not allowed to be mean to yourself. Only your players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stop gassing
only
me
we,
up when I'm...
only we can be mean to you, Brandon, not
Stop-
yourself.
Stop gassing me up when I'm trying to kill you guys. I'm gonna start feeling funny about it. I don't need to develop some kind of complex.
No, use Big Green. Do it.
So
Cal, I'm gonna throw a big green at your fucking eye.
Do it.
No, he's got
Arachne
glasses,
is going
he'll be
to move through. She's going to go up a tree and then move through the trees to drop down on the puppy that has gotten closest to them. Because she's already eaten
Okay.
one dog today. She could use another.
1, hilarious. 2, okay, we'll go ahead and say that that's the one that didn't get hit.
Okay. Let's. Oh, no, roll on the table.
Oh,
Seriously,
okay.
stay on the table. Why do you keep doing that? Oh, that is a natural 20.
And that is why.
Alright, so yeah, you face fuck him. What's the DC on that?
For it, well, it's a 26 to hit total. And it is a DC of 20.
Okay.
Because this is just, she's just clawing at it as she comes
Okay.
down.
You said you got a nat 20 on that, right?
That is correct.
Did you want to use that to pop up the DC by
Already
5?
did.
Okay, so it's 20 altogether after that?
Correct.
Gotcha. Yeah, you just barely got him, but it's minion rules, so tell me how you finish him off. Minion rules
So
on that one, anyway.
So she just she skitters through the trees and surprise attacks it as she comes down and just sort of grabs onto it, intending to eat it, and then she realizes, well, crap, it's already dead. And then she drops it
And
and
as it
skitters back up the tree.
as it hits the ground, it kind of erupts into a pile of ashes, which whiffed away in the winds. So do you teleport back to your original position, or?
No, she just skitters back up into the closest
Okay.
tree, the one she dropped from.
Sounds good to me. Let me go ahead and erase a couple things super quick on my sheet. So sorry, everyone. And from there, it's gonna go to from there, it is going to go to Oliver Twist.
All right. Well, I guess let's twist up the rest of this armor.
Sorry. Werewolf Boy needs to make another fortitude check.
You are absolutely right.
And
so sorry about
I'm
that.
going to say Marian has definitely called Oliver Twist before, but Oliver did not get it.
No, he definitely doesn't.
Yeah.
The werewolf is dead.
No, wait, is he actually dead?
You don't know if he's actually dead. You do see him, like, sort of limply slump over.
I will say it's pretty hard to kill people in this game, and I have healing.
Okay. Well,
Well, see about that. My venom is incurable. Like,
It's all right.
literally.
We'll suck that dick when
Healing
we come
doesn't
to
work
it.
on it.
okay.
We will... Okay.
Yeah, we need him alive.
I think that means that his stamina dropped below 0.
So
He was having a bad day.
I'm
So
going
you've got this suit of armor and
Yeah, I'm gonna,
hellhound.
as I said, I'm gonna twist up the rest of this armor. So
Alright, roll for dick twisting. Bailiff, smack his nuts.
anyone want to take a guess at what I rolled?
Hi.
Either a 1 or a 20.
Either a 1 or a 20 is my
20,
guess.
another 20
Yeah.
with my
Aw.
sword.
Yeah.
Eat my whole wiener,
It's so
man.
hard to cheer and not sound sarcastic.
So I rolled another nat 20 with my sword.
Yeah, what's the DC on that?
So this one's only gonna be a 30.
Only. Is that after you added
That's
the five
after
to-
I added the 5.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it didn't fuck him up as bad that time. It didn't unfuck him any. So, yeah, you managed to cut another big old gash through this armor. It's kind of hard to gauge how much it's damaged in a traditional sense, on account of it doesn't really have a corporeal form. But
Right.
you're assuming by how much more you're able to look through it now that it's not getting damaged.
Right.
From there, it is going to go to...
I'd like to move a bit closer to my allies, so that way if they do take a hit, I can, like,
Okay,
do something about that.
Yeah, that's fine. You can take a step back, no problem. From there, it is going to go to the lone remaining Hellhound, who, oh, I haven't tried to ruin Callan's day enough yet.
That's fair. I've rolled 2 nat 20s. I deserve it.
2 nat 20s, and you ate that shotgun, so let's see what Big Green has in store for you. Holy shit.
Did you roll a nat 20?
Not quite that good,
Okay.
but close. Callan,
Yeah,
your dodge plus 10.
is 18.
Yeah, that one's gonna hit you. He rolled a 19, so.
Okay.
What is your DC right now, buddy?
What do you mean? Oh,
no,
wait.
I'm an idiot.
Was this a melee attack?
No, I'm sorry. I'm the one who has the DC.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, if it was a melee attack, I have a DC for reactive damage.
I'll
but...
fight you, Callan. I'll do it right here.
Okay.
Right now. I'll-
Sorry.
Is that,
Sorry.
wait. Is that not what you're currently doing?
I'll fight you too, Rachel. I don't give a fuck. So that is a DC of 16, I think. We're gonna call
22.
it 16. Oh yeah, so this thing manages to chomp onto you, but wouldn't you know it, you have armor on.
Wait. This thing chomped onto me?
It's a hellhound. Eat shit.
It's a
Callan.
dog, man.
No, I know. I have reactive damage.
It's a hellhound. You're a fireman.
Okay.
I think dog is also fire.
Yeah, that's,
dog is also fire.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Any other villain tonight, that would have worked great.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Dog is
Uh,
also fire.
Dog is
Yeah.
also fire.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you and this dog were cut
Can
from
I
the
get
same
a shirt that
cloth.
says
which
dog
happened-
is also fire?
Fire.
New merch idea. Dog is also fire.
Write that shit down, RC.
Yeah, RC, write it down.
From there, it is going to go right back to the top of the round. I'm sorry, I just got Dan's giving me old dick twist. Dan, take a hero point. We'll figure out how that works later.
Dan, take a hero point.
Um,
I mean, he could give his hero point to someone.
shut the fuck up, Callan. Just for that, no, he can't.
That's what we've done when I got hero points as a chat person.
That's
well,
true.
Yeah, well, now I'm in charge, and I get to inconvenience you in particular. So you can
Okay.
give hero points to everyone but Callan. How's that sound?
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
I
accept
I'm
fine.
not I'm
I-
fine with that.
You know
I'm
what?
not Callan.
You know what? Just for that, your character stocks are doing significantly worse than they were 5 minutes ago. Shame the massive crash in the market that just happened.
Oliver doesn't know that he should be investing money.
Yeah, what? What do you think I know about money?
You know, unfortunately, Merlin coin just tanked.
Oh, damn. Stupid fake Arthurian money.
One quick second.
I'll have to talk to Merlin about that shit.
Alright, from there it's gonna go back to the top of the round, Rachel.
Okay, now I'm.
No, no, Ignite is not into NFTs.
Yeah, NFT, which in this case stands for Nice Fucking Swords. Ignite did not have a good education.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say,
definitely-
what?
I
Hey,
could
nice
definitely
fucking
see-
trebuchet.
I could
Yeah,
definitely
there you
see
go.
Ignite accidentally investing in an NFT, but it just had a cool name and he thought it was a sword thing.
Ignite,
Yes.
Like,
was genuinely a fan of the art.
yeah,
Yeah, he bought it
Um,
because he was like, "Oh, this is cool."
yeah.
It was one of those serious apes, but it was on fire, and he was like, "That's like
No,
me."
it's an NFT of Laserhawk.
No, Laserhawk would
So-
never.
So how's that plot doing?
A Laserhawk NFT? No. Laser coin? Yeah, I can see Brock being cool about that.
Laser
We talked on the
coin.
floor.
I would like to try and I think this is going to be a power stunt. Because Marian does think we probably need to keep the werewolf alive.
Okay.
Try and use my magic healing to create some kind of like stasis field to keep him alive.
Okay.
I'm not positive exactly how I would roll for that.
I'm gonna say roll that as like a treatment.
Yeah,
check,
I mean, I also
guess.
have healing like healing 10. Or would you
I
rather...
mean, if you wanted to go ahead and use that 10 for that, I'll.
Yeah,
allow
I
it.
also, yeah. Okay, I have more in that than I have in treatment. And also, I'm low-key stealing this idea from RC. Thank you.
Hey, you're only allowed to give me ideas, RC.
So, Dirty 20.
Yeah, so with a dirty 20, you managed to hook this guy up to, ye old magic breathing
Yeah.
machine.
And so yeah, that was, so and I don't have a hero point right now, so I would take something, right? Because I used
Yeah,
extra
I'm
effort.
gonna say that you're gonna be fatigued.
Okay.
So next round you'll only be able to do attack or move. But
And-
I'll be honest, if this goes to a next round, that means y'all shit the bed.
Yeah. And intimidate is it's an action, right? I can't try to intimidate now without using more extra effort.
Not only would you not be able to intimidate now, because of the extra effort, but I'll go as far as to let you guys know that just the types of enemies that are still alive, that's not really gonna work.
Okay.
It's an inanimate suit of armor and something literally summoned from hell.
Oh, I was gonna try. So he's still out then. I was gonna try to intimidate the werewolf.
Oh, dude, he is in fucking La La Land right now.
Okay.
We'll get to the intimidating the werewolf when we're not
Yeah.
in combat,
Cool.
and when the guy that has a plus, I think it's 13 in intimidate.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
yeah, plus 13 in intimidate.
Yeah, that is. And then I was just gonna yell to like, just stop hitting the werewolf. We need to keep him alive because we've got to ask him questions.
I am so sorry. What I was thinking of was days. Fatigue means that you're going to be moving at half speed.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Either way, shouldn't matter. Everything's about to die.
Everything's about to die down, yeah.
If nothing dies this round, I'm going to point and laugh at all of you and give myself 20 hero points.
I rolled the nat one that finally I had coming.
You got this coming too, you little punk.
Oh, you know.
From there, it is going to go to the giant fuck-mothering suit of armor, who, surprise, surprise, is going to take another shot at punk-ass Callan.
Well,
I love
you know.
that he's not trying to hit Ignite.
No, he's not trying to hit
fucking
Ignite.
hit Callan.
Yeah, he's trying to hit me, the player.
He's trying to blow his way through the fourth wall, which he's
yeah.
not going to do with the fucking 3 he just rolled. So let's
Oh
just move
no.
Yeah.
right the fuck along.
Yep.
Joe. Big suit of armor, big growly wolfy
Yeah.
boy. Or doggy
Okay,
boy.
I'm leaving Doggy Boy alone. Fine. This armor is just obnoxious and really annoying to look at this point. And so she notices a water fountain that's off to the side of the carousel, and it's just like, come here. And she's just going to draw the water from the fountain into the armor.
I am going to throw this out there that I did establish that this is right by a big fucking lake.
Oh, never mind. Give me that.
Sorry,
lake
I
water, fishes
probably
and all.
could have said something earlier.
Turn
If
that
we
thing
weren't-
into a fishbowl.
Yeah,
If
no.
we weren't as far along as we are, I'd give you a hero point to compensate for it. But fuck it, we're sniffing the butt cheeks at the end
Yeah.
here.
No. I'm good. Yeah,
Although
no,
I
she's
was
bringing all the
imag-
lake water.
I was imagining the central, the Central Park fountain that's like in Enchanted in that scene.
Right.
Yes.
So I believe that since you are not, how did I have
And
you
I'm
do
gonna
this
be
last time?
rude, and I want to power stunt it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my hero point just
Okay.
to make it extra mean. So that's going. If I'm correct, that's a DC of 30 then.
Holy shit! Alright.
Yeah.
Mostly rolling this to hear the pretty noise. If he doesn't roll a nat 20, which he decidedly didn't, if there was a 0 at the end of that roll, we'd be in business. Tell me how you fuck this thing into oblivion with water.
Okay. Yeah. So she's just annoyed at this point. There's too much going on. And so she just reaches back, and dark ichor comes off of her hand and hair and leaches into the pond, and suddenly a tidal wave comes up from around and behind her and spears into the broken arm of the armor and just shoves it off into the side over top of the carousel into oblivion.
And when the water clears, as if Hanna-Barbera themselves wrote this shit, all that remains are its wee little boots.
If only a Ruby was here to throw a fucking anvil on it.
It's me fully embracing my William Hanna in that moment. Anyway, you moving at all?
No!
Okay.
Just standing there pissed off.
Wiki, there's the one hound left.
So, Arachne feels like this is also a distraction, and is going to trust that her teammates can handle one stupid dog,
Okay.
and is going to use her warp step from the tree she's currently in to the tunnel.
Okay. So you're in the mouth
And
of
it's
the tunnel
going-
now.
Yeah, and it's going to sort of crawl up to the top of the tunnel so that she's on the ceiling and begin moving through it.
Alright, sounds good to me. Callan, you've got this one hellhound left, and it's like gnawing at your ankles.
I thought Joe got the Hellhound. I thought the armor was still left, but
No,
whatever.
Joe got the armor. The hellhound's
Gotcha.
still
I
left.
had it mixed up.
Yep, you're good, buddy.
What can I do to this thing? All of my shit is fire.
Callan.
I mean, your sword is
flare-
still sharp.
Yeah, I was about
Well,
to say
it's
your
also
fire's
fire.
sword-
My
but it's still a
sharp.
sword.
It's
That's
still
fair.
a sword.
It's okay. You'll get through the fire part, and the sword part will cut him.
Yeah.
I'm not that much of a dick, believe it or not.
Okay, well, the sword...
Phenomenal idea. I know how to inconvenience you next
Well,
time.
no, the
but-
sword is made of fire. Like, there's no sword underneath. It is all fire.
Look, brother, I'm gonna say
okay.
that you can smack the murder puppy.
Alright, I'll smack the murder puppy with the sword. And
Give
just
him a
because...
good fucking kick. It's a minion.
Just because
bro.
I haven't used it yet, and I don't know that there's going to be another combat, I'm going to use 5 points of all-out attack and 5 points of power attack. Just because I haven't used it and I want to.
Sweet
Murder
mother
the
of
puppy.
goat shit. All right.
That is
roll-
murdering the puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll to put old Fido down.
Not great. 18.
Great enough to hit. What's the DC on that?
Well, since I used the DC of power attack, or since I used power attack, it's a DC of 30.
Brother, I'm not even gonna bother. It's dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Did you just bonk the poor puppy?
You golf swing this
backhanded it.
fucker. And you.
No! No! No!
Well, we
I
have
didn't know it was John Wick's dog. I'm sorry.
Well, we have the sequel stream all planned.
No! There's
Are
no
we
way
now
I could
all
beat
on the
him.
Run?
There's no way I could beat him. I'm fucked.
I'm like 10 minutes late, but I also love the idea that this whole oh, never mind, the fucking comment disappeared. Alright, well, I'll be over here delicately fucking myself. No, can I do it? I love the idea that it's just a fucking random dog. That you just punt it into the nth dimension. Alright, so, yeah, with that, the armor and the dogs have been yeeted back into the nth dimension. You've got the sleepiest little puppy boy with a corroded face in a magical field of Healy Good juice. Wiki, you are currently in the tunnel.
Yep.
We are out of initiative, so what are we doing from here?
Does someone want to follow Arachne and make sure that
Oh,
she
yeah.
doesn't get into any more trouble? Great. I'm going to then look at the dog. Is the werewolf awake?
Werewolf has knocked the fuck out.
Marian, can you wake him up?
Can I try to use my healing to wake him up?
You cannot. Unfortunately, Arachne's venom is doing its job.
Can I ask the goblin if he has any idea how to wake him up?
The goblin ran the fuck away. The goblin's not meant for fighting. You heard the goblin screaming and shitting his pants.
Okay, can I try to use treatment to wake him up then?
Sure.
I don't know. I try to think of fucking anything to wake him up.
That power that you used on the carousel horses earlier, you said it had to be an inanimate object with eyes?
Yes.
He's not animated. He has eyes.
I don't think that
I
counts.
don't think that counts, but will you allow that, Brandon?
No, but I like the... I appreciate the thought. But fuck no.
Oh, there the suit of armor.
Dirty 20. Oh, what's the suit of armor count?
It would if more than the boots were left.
Oh well, that's fair.
Unfortunately, feet ain't got none eyes.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of fucked it up.
Dirty 20. No, for the healing or for treatment.
So with a dirty 20, he comes to just long enough to pull this crumpled piece of paper out of his pocket before immediately passing the fuck back out.
Maybe
Okay,
you
I
should
take the
grab
paper
that.
and I look at it.
So on the piece of paper, you see 3 sentences. The letters must be adjacent. The runes cannot repeat. It must go top to bottom.
Oh my god, a fucking riddle? I want a Dewey, like, ugh.
And not yet, RC.
Um,
I will tell you when, baby.
and I like, A fucking riddle? I want to, like, do we decimate? Do we
decimate it?
Yeah, do we decimate this fucking asshole?
What is the What was
was
Can
the
you
first
repeat
one?
the riddle again?
Yeah.
Give me just 2 seconds. What I can do is I can take a picture of this and upload it to Discord for you, so everyone here can, like, see it and shit.
The thing is, I'm scared to ever open Discord while we're fucking recording anything.
No,
I
that's
got it, don't
perfectly
worry.
valid. That is the most valid shit that you've said all night, Impact. So while you two find
What
that...
was dog is also fire not perfectly valid?
You're right. So while you two are discovering this piece of paper, Ashley and Arachne, you make your way down this creepy corridor. It looks way older than it should. And you eventually stumble across this wall with a bunch of floating magical neon letters just sort of hovering in the air. RC, now you can run that shit.
Fucking magic.
And if you give me 2 more seconds, I'm about to upload the rules to this riddle on Discord. It should be up by now.
You must select an adjacent letter. It can be diagonal. You cannot repeat a rune once you've selected it. You must move top to bottom.
Okay. Oh God,
This means spelling, and that is not my thing.
My dyslexic ass ain't here for this.
I thought to myself, what was the most diabolical thing I could have as a final challenge? I realized a riddle. I cackled.
Oh God, fuck this. Yeah, I guess I go. So where do we see this thing?
Just sort of hovering in the air in front of a big old brick wall.
Yeah, so obviously we catch up to the rest of the party
Yeah, we
and
catch
tell them
up.
about
Yep,
this.
yeah.
I think there's a fucking riddle. I give them this. I'm guessing it has to do with this shit. The worst part is that in character, I feel like Marian should be good at riddles, but the problem is I still have my fucking brain. So
Yeah, that's the thing. I can... your characters should definitely figure it out. Probably more than just one of your characters should be able to figure it out.
the problem is Marian has to deal with Rachel's ADHD.
And that's what I'm banking on, and this is why it's the final challenge.
Oh God.
Shit.
Wait, did you put that on Discord, the rules?
Yep, I put the rules on Discord in the little channel. Again, the
Are we
letters...
Is the goal here to make a word, like a specific
You
word?
must select.
Yes.
Wait.
You are trying to spell something in particular.
You
and it
must
answers
select-
only the children of the night seek me.
Yep. Well, that is the hint.
Hint, yeah.
Yeah.
Children of the night. Oh my God, I don't understand any of this.
I just want to know what you must select an adjacent letter means.
So
Adjacent
You can only
to
go
what?
across, or
So basically,
like,
you're trying to do this like word search style, where like
Okay.
what you're trying to
Okay.
spell, all the letters are touching each other.
Can it,
Oh my god, I hate all of this.
I'm guessing it can only go like, up or down. It can't go like dupe.
Oh, they can go kind of funny shaped.
Okay, funny shape. We can do funny shape. You cannot repeat a room once you selected it, so there cannot.
So,
there'll be
for
no
example,
repeating
if-
letters.
Yeah. So if you were to pick like the top row C, you could not pick that top row C a second time. You pick it the once
okay.
and you got it.
But you would have to pick I or T. You couldn't pick the L, correct?
I mean, you could pick the L if you wanted, if you thought that was part of the word.
Hmm.
You know, the important thing is you can only pick each of the letters once, so you couldn't
And you
like
have
work
to go
your way
top
back.
to bottom. You can't
Brandon,
go
is
up.
the blue and purple, is that part of the riddle, or is that just there
And
for
it's
vibes?
just to make it look slightly different.
It's there for vibes.
To make it look magic-y.
Yeah.
Yep, there for vibes.
You must move top to bottom. So you have to start at the top. So.
Okay, see, I was thinking it had to be 5 letters, but if it doesn't have to be 5 letters...
I will let you know that it is more than 5 letters.
Okay, well, that changes things.
I will give you that one nicety without having to roll any dice.
And you can't go diagonal, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm wondering if the first is like, do we think it's more than one? Do we think it's one word, or do we think it's more than one word?
I hope it's one word, but that might be just naive hope.
Oh God, Brandon's like fucking doing a fucking evil grin in the corner. I'm wondering if the first thing is that you can make the word the.
You can make the word the.
That's.
I've already made it.
Yeah. I don't fucking see what you're doing.
So, yeah, so if you go from the top T to the H to the E.
Yeah, THE.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The problem is when you put the.
Okay, putting that in front of it puts...
Make it go away!
Yeah, I can't see now!
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Ursi, take a hero point. We'll figure out how this works later.
Oh, and if you choose H once, you can't choose it again.
Mm-mm.
You can't do this again. Yeah.
The way?
Can you do the... Oh, you can do the way.
The way you can.
Yeah. Do you know the way?
Oh wait, you can go the way, and then you can go IS for is, right?
No, you can't go up.
You have to go top to bottom.
Oh right.
We can't go back up.
Whoa.
You were right there.
Mm-mm.
The way on?
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm seeing, but I don't know.
The way.
Oh, you were so close.
God, that is.
Is it the way something? Yes?
way
Okay,
something,
the way
okay.
something.
The way. Oh wait, the way in.
Hey!
Oh my god, it's the way in.
Yeah.
And
Fucking
as
Hey.
I was genuinely expecting someone to try and roll like an investigation or some kind of expertise. I wasn't expecting you guys to sit down and brute force the fucking riddle.
I didn't know rolling here was an option. I was
An
like,
option!
Yeah.
For fuck's sake!
You know what? I do like that somehow Marian, despite having to deal with Rachel's brain, was able to get it.
I honestly love that. Like, it is... We're at the end of the
Yeah.
adventure, basically, but go ahead and take a hero point for that. Fat lot of good that'll do you. You
well,
can
no,
get
it can
a
get
hoagie
rid of her
with that for the-
fatigue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got rid of my fatigue.
Alright, yeah, for what good that'll do you.
Yeah.
She doesn't
you,
have half move speed.
You solve the riddle and you feel entirely rejuvenated by the big brain smartiness of it.
Yeah.
That's on brand for a librarian.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope I click that. No.
Nope, wrong thing. Oh, wrong thing.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
Where's...
There we go.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey. You know what? Shut up, Cal.
Brandon,
Just
give
for that,
yourself
you
a
go
hero
over there
point.
now.
Oh, what? Come on.
Okay, never mind. I got a hero point. You go back. Damn it, he already switched it.
Why are we dancing?
I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to have a little
We're
dance.
square dancing for some reason.
Yeah, Brandon, give yourself a hero point. You deserve it. You figured it out.
Oh, that was
Alright,
terrible.
with that hero point, I undo the riddle. No, I'm kidding.
No!
So, Librarian manages to,
Marian.
God.
use her arcaneness to figure out the riddle as the wall opens up and you see this group of, 6 cultists all kneel down chanting. You see this corporeal form just beginning to form and you have just enough time to do something about it.
Are we going in our original initiative?
I'm going to
order
eat
of
a
rolling?
cultist.
I'm gonna just
I don't know
start
what
throwing
anyone's
pile.
doing.
Like,
Oh,
But-
I'm frying them.
I'm
I-
also frying them, but in a different way.
Yeah.
So
we have
health.
team attacks in this game. I feel like this is an ultimate team attack moment.
There are team
Yeah,
attacks.
the three of you formed together to create the Tri-Beam attack for Pokemon. as,
Fire, lightning, ice.
as the last of you just fucking eat a man. And you see this corporeal form that's beginning to manifest, fade away into a whiffy puff of smoke. And once that smoke is cleared, it is just
Bye-bye.
the four of you standing with these 5 charred bodies and this one nutritious meal from Wendy's. And as
It's like trying to get the last little bit of
Like
frosting out of the
Frosty.
bottom of the cup.
and as everything clears out, you see the magic carpet slide its way back in where Gimbal, Marvin, and Bone Man are all there looking very happy. Oh, thank fuck, I was not ready to deal with 1,000 years of darkness again.
Again. Wow.
I'm not from here.
Oh, that
That
explains a
doesn't
lot.
surprise me.
Yeah, it's not exactly
I know a lot of
surprising.
things that I've never heard of you, and you seem like you would come up.
I'm a skeleton.
I'm aware.
Yeah, we got that.
And you see Marvin kind of float his way in front of you. Oh, thank God. Thank you for dealing with that. 5 more minutes and I fear that he would have been summoned no problem.
Good, I could finally
love
get my
how,
$5.
Just it reminds me of the depressed robot from.
See, I was thinking like
I think
I
that's
like that one better.
correct for Marvin's vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
Alex
is
did.
that depressed robot named Marvin?
I think it is, isn't it?
that's what I was thinking too. Okay.
Alright, well, I have a question for Alex,
Yeah,
who
that's
originally
same.
came up with Marvin.
Yeah, same. As like,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah, yeah.
A lot of us know Alex. We're like, Alex, I have a question.
Yeah, its name is Marvin.
I don't know Alex very well, so I don't have a question.
Great,
Well,
you
you,
made it.
you do. You're just gonna make one of us ask it.
Wonderful. He gave me a depressed robot and fucking papyrus.
Yes, yes, he did.
And you know, as the Marvin and his gang of silly little fellows invites you back onto the carpet, and you're able to zip your way back
Although
to.
I do, before we leave, I go, hey, he was mentioning something about like like things becoming unbalanced. We should probably look into that at least a little bit, right?
I'm sure that's nothing to worry about, darling.
Probably
That
is.
might be something to worry about. I
Thank
think
you.
that might be something to worry about.
Probably something to check into.
And I go, you seem to balance each other out well. You seem to be a good couple.
We complete each other. I love you, sweetie.
Oh God.
And as Marvin ensures you that things will be looked into, the camera slowly goes back out the tunnel, looks up at the moon night sky, and we fade to black as some obnoxious new metal song plays over the credits, I'm sure. You know, a drowning pool song that isn't Bodies begins to play because that's what we could afford.
Do they have a song that is in Bodies?
Apparently.
Yeah, I think it's called like Toesies or something. I don't know. It's called like Piggies. I hate that joke. I'm taking that hero point away from myself that I got earlier. And that was Bad Moon Rising.
Yeah.
So, thank you everyone for coming on. If we want to just go ahead and go around, if you guys have anything that you guys want to plug. I guess we'll start with Callan because I gave him the most shit throughout the evening. By the way, fuck you, Callan.
Fuck you, Brandon. You can check me out at Twitch at Aerofiend, AER0FIEND. I stream stuff like Kingdom Hearts and League of Legends and, all that fun stuff.
All right, Joe.
Okay. Hi, I'm Joe again. Wiki and I are guests tonight from the Untold Stories project. So if you enjoyed our shenanigans causing chaos over here, come check out more of the stuff we do over there. That's where you can see me most of the time. I randomly pop up on other people's streams because I like playing and telling stories with people. Yeah.
And
Wiki.
I was gonna say, I think Joe's also gonna be on a stream next month with us, right?
Yep, I was
Yeah.
I was gonna circle that to I was gonna please someone else talk that's not me. Fuck.
He was going to circle back to that.
Thank you, Callan.
Wiki, it's your turn.
Well, this has been fun. If we don't play these characters again, I'm going to be a sad puppy.
Yeah, really.
Same.
I think you were so fun.
Speaking of Untold Stories Project, tomorrow we are starting our very first ever D&D stream.
Wow.
But it is in a very, very different setting. It is a place called Plangea. And I will let you guess what that means.
Dinosaurs.
But if you would like to see more storytelling from us, you should come over there. We are starting at, I believe, 7 Eastern tomorrow night over on our Twitch channel, which is just Untold Stories Project. So you can come. I'm going to be playing a tree. So
now I'm thinking Lord of the Rings, but
kind of, a little bit.
Please tell me that your name is Entward.
It is not.
I'm proud of the people that didn't laugh at that joke. How's that sound?
Fuck you, Brandon.
I
you too,
hurt
Callan.
myself
That's
to
all?
laugh at your joke, Brandon.
There
Congratulations!
you
I
go.
hurt myself today to see if I still feel, and you don't see me getting.
Oh
ego
my God.
about it.
And I'm all done now.
Rachel,
So
do you have anything to plug?
I do want to say right before we throw it to Rachel, I have no idea how the fuck we'd make it happen, but it is now a dream of mine to get your character from the space stream and Arachne in the same room together.
Arachne would kill him, like 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
What
be
is
awesome
this
to
idiot
watch.
and can I eat it?
Speaking of things that don't segue well, Rachel.
Hi,
I feel like
as
Rachel
we talked
might segue
about
well.
earlier, I'm on TikTok a lot and other social medias. You can find me anywhere at Dromedorg884. Of course, usually on Master Mayhem. I'm also a frequent guest and collaborator on the podcast Text Trek. I know I'll be on there not this upcoming Friday, but next Friday we're going to talk about Galaxy Quest because a bunch of us recently went to a screening of that at the Alamo Draft House.
Oh my
And
gosh.
hopefully my voice is back by then.
Fingers
Hopefully.
crossed for
Yeah.
you. All right, and then I'll go ahead and get my notes out of the way before we get into show notes. Hi, everyone. I'm Pope Brandon Brownson. If you're unaware of me, what I do, I mostly rap about dicks these days. If that's something that interests you, you can go ahead and check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, really wherever you stream music. You can look me up at Pope Brandon Brownson. I'm on another podcast called The Potato Pals Perspective, where I talk to a shiny bald man about shiny bald things. You can check that out on the PFC Entertainment Network on Spotify or any not Spotify places where you listen to podcasts. I don't know. That's where I listen to my fucking podcast. As far as show notes go, obviously this was a stream for the podcast Masks and Mayhem, which you can listen to on Spotify or any of those not Spotify podcast places that I was just talking about.
Listen to that if you want to hear what my voice normally sounds like.
Yeah. We're a very serious superhero show that is super serious and takes itself seriously all the time. If you are into what we did tonight, the next time that we will be on stream will be Monday, February 12th, for the Heroes of Highwind stream. Name to be changed later, maybe. I don't know. I like it. That will be featuring Claude from the Mutants and Masterminds community, as well as Mother of Carp. Joe will be returning the next week, February the 19th, that's a Monday, reprising the role of Tatitude from the Redacted Rangers miniseries that we have run previously. Should be a whole lot of fun. I'll wait like 20 seconds to give RC an opportunity to let me know if I missed anything. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here like this for 20 seconds.
Hey, voice of the God, you got anything?
Oh, private chat. Nope,
All
all
good.
good. Just
Yeah.
mastermayhem.com.
So, on that note, for any further notes, updates, anything on the show, feel free to check us out at masksandmayhem.com. But on behalf of everyone here, my name is Pope Brandon Brownson. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay awesome. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.